Oh, thank God it worked. Oh, thank God it worked. Okay, 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 okay. Oh my God, that was so stressful. Oh God. I hated everything about that. Okay. All right. Let me double check all of my stuff. Arbar, I think we're good. That broke so long. I downloaded a new thing from Stream Elements that's supposed to make multi-streaming easier, and I've heard that it's really good. It didn't quite work when I tested it, so I was like, I'm just going to swap off of it. And instead, what I'm pretty sure happened is that it changed my settings when I put it on automatically. It changed my settings automatically when I set it up. And then, okay, it does say that I have one stream that is going live eventually, and I'm hoping that's from before and that it's not duplicating streams, but at least one of the streams is live. And that's what matters. Let's delete the one that I don't want to be live. And hopefully that doesn't happen next time. Hopefully that was from before. All right. Now, one last thing. Why is Caster Labs not showing chat? Because I see Arbar talking to me, but we are not getting Flindo, and I see it on my actual chat. It's not showing up here. I'm so sorry. I just went live and not live and live and not live and live and not live like 5 times in a row. I think we're good now. Potentially. I don't know why chat's not popping up, but you know what? Baby steps. Brother How, what's up? Considering before I couldn't get multi-streaming to work for like half an hour. And I also was distracted because, you know, a family member called right before I was supposed to go live. I'm so sorry to everyone in the Discord who got all of the automated pings every single time I tried to make it work. They got like 10 at everyone's in the last 20 minutes. I tried to delete them all, but that doesn't stop the ping from going through. I'm extremely live. It's not good when people in your Discord are like, Wisely, I need you to stop. I need you to stop. Oh, Barry, no, yeah, the call was fine. It was literally just like, hey, what's up? How are you doing? I don't have like a strict schedule for streaming, so they just had no idea. My control pan. I've never been more live. It's so true. Come on. Why is my control panel? There we go. There we go. Cool. We're up. Okay, now let's figure out why Twitch chat is not showing up. Or potentially also YouTube chat, but for sure Twitch chat. But everyone talking is all on the Twitch side right now. So now we're gonna jive and chill. We're feeling good. It just took a minute. It should be pulling from Caster Labs. I'm extremely live right now. Okay, actually, let me test message. Are you live? I am live right now, yes. Wait, are you not seeing it? I think you meant to say you are live right now. Yeah, you can see me. Then you're good. No, it's that chat's not showing up here, which I don't know how that broke. Or if it broke. No, I can see my thing that has all of the... Honestly, it might just be on OBS's side, which means it's a really simple fix. Let's double check that, though. I don't see me on there. No one sees themselves on the chat yet. Aside from streaming issues, it's been great. Had a little bit of trouble getting some stuff done today, but that was all me issues and ADHD and things like that. Not anything here. Combined chat, properties. All right, let's just refresh this, honestly. Because I think it's just the combined chat froze. Shoutouts to ADHD. True. I got a bunch of new music, like this song. I fully updated all of my, like, stream. I mean, most of the songs are the same. But added, like, 5 new songs to the playlist. Also took out a lot of old songs that I was just, like... You know, when I made my DMCA safe playlist years ago... It was all, like, everyone just did lo-fi, and I've realized that I don't love that. All right, let's refresh. There we go. I just had to hit refresh. Hell yeah. So some of the songs are going to be the same, but I added a few new ones, and then I just mainly took out a lot of ones that I've ended up skipping whenever I'm in. It's also a lot of... lost my train of thought. Oh, a lot of stuff that's like any of the songs that I use in my playlist normally. Okay, well, wait 1 sec here. I hit refresh and it refreshed the chat. But now I'm not seeing the new messages. I'm not seeing the Coney hello. And I see that on my other screen. If I hit refresh, does it... Okay, something's wrong with that. It broke. I shouldn't need to hit refresh every time I want Twitch chat to show up on that screen. Wait, I see it on my screen now? I know. Except you're not going to see the new message because something fully broke. How? What happened? I mean, it's fine. That's just a weird issue versus before I couldn't go live for a second, and that's not good. Do you guys want the one where you can see on screen if they're in Twitch or in YouTube, or do you want this one where it just combines it and you can't really tell? Unless they've got, like, a chat badge. Which one? I'm so excited for all the Rivals events in 2025. Same. I know, like, the first big one's going to be Let's Make Big Moves, but I feel like we're going to get a lot of news at Genesis. I mean, so it's going to be combined, but the combined one will... they're all going to be combined chat. It's that one chat will show you if the person is talking on Twitch or YouTube. And one will just combine the names without showing a Twitch badge and a YouTube badge. Also, what's up, Legato? Because as long as I'm doing this and fixing this, I might as well really fix it. Okay, I'll show you what the other one looks like. How about that? So that's what the other one looks like. Oh, I should fix the names, though. The names aren't showing up quite correct. So this one shows if they're on Twitch or if they're on YouTube chat. That's the only difference. Can I get one more message so I can see if it's updated? Because that was the annoying thing. I don't know why I didn't do that. I like that one. Oh, and it worked. It worked. Sick. And then I can just fix this. No. Is it font size? What was the thing that I accidentally... Oh, I think it's text shadow. Honestly, I like the font and text shadow I had on the other one. So let me look at the settings for that and just flip them over here. That's easy. Text style, font size, font weight. Bam, bam, bam. All right, cool. Oh, it's that I didn't have, like, shadow. That's why. And I didn't have the outline because I realized that it was fine to read without it. There we go. We can read now. Sorry about that. How are we all doing? Do I want a little shadow? No, that starts looking weird. Or do I want a little outline? I want, like, outline on the name, and that's it. Oh, God. I can make it look real bad. They give me too much flexibility here. This one's easier to read text, but harder to read the names. Let's just do this, and we'll handle that. Neat. All right. Oh, that's too small. Now I'm just messing with stuff. There's no reason for me to be doing this. It's because I'm trying to find the perfect... There we go. This will be good enough for now. I don't know why that chat is working and the other one isn't. That's actually wild to me. Oh, the other one had just the slightest bit of shadow. Just a tiny bit. There we go. Perfect. I'm now not going to touch this or else it will break. Let me catch up with chat. I recently found out there's a local rival scene near my county. Thought it was interesting because I rarely hear about Smash events here. They're usually north or south. Oh, where in the north or south? What country? Or not country, what county? Or city, I guess. I have a Rivals Weekly, and every month it turns into a monthly. Nice. Wisley, you are invited. Thank you. I will let Wisley know. I'm sure Wisley will be really excited about that. All right, let me post that I'm live. Man, I was hoping to go live like an hour ago with all of this kind of stuff going on. And so I don't know if I'm going to have time to do everything I wanted to and still like go to sleep at a decent point, but we'll figure it out. Oh, SunCal. Yeah, that's true. I do hear a lot more about SoCal and NorCal. I do know that SunCal has stuff though, so I'm not surprised actually. My main want for the next patch is server. Okay, I keep seeing people say that the servers feel bad, and I do agree that there's some, like, Dallas is bad, Toronto's usually bad. But I have been fine. Like, it is still pretty rare that I have a bad feeling match, and maybe I just have gotten really lucky. Newark? I've never gotten Newark. But enough people are saying it that I don't think it's just only people that are, like, playing on Wi-Fi that don't realize what they're doing to themselves. Rivals 2 is probably the best online for any game you've played. I don't agree with that. I will fully say that. Yo, Shadowhawk, thank you. That's not the noise that should have made, but that's fine. The raid noise is supposed to... I switched it to people chanting my name. It should work for subs. I don't know why it didn't work for raids. That's fine. That's whatever. Scraw, I am helping. Peacock, you were already here. You don't need to scraw with Shadowhawk's raids. Thank you for joining Shadowhawk's raid message, though. Yo, what's up? I tried to go live like 12 times in the last half an hour, but we finally got it to work. It just took so much longer than it was supposed to. I'm wired so snake. Yeah, I know that. I've seen it from enough people that I believe that the servers are an issue. It's just for mine, it's been fine. But yeah, I've not been live long. I haven't even explained what we're gonna do today. So like, that's how early all the raiders have gotten in here. How is the Shadowhawk stream? Wait, what is this emote? Shadowhawk round. Is that your cat? I can't, it's very small on my screen. We played Spargo 5 times in a row? Jesus. Okay. He hates Raster now? That means you did a good job. That you were not ready for Wisely to look straight in my soul and ask me how the Shadowhawk stream is? Are you sure? Because I can keep staring right in your soul. Stream was good, a solid 7.25 out of 10. All right, that's fair. Oh, God. I have a teleprompter. I have a teleprompter that is over my chat. So when I really want to, I can just look right at chat and speak right to their souls. And it does look a little too intense. So when I'm here, I'm looking at my actual main front screen. That has OBS on it right now, which is why I'm still reading stuff. Yeah, if you made Spargo hate Raster, then you're just doing a good job. Like, that's how that goes. You hit him with fair downstrong like 5 times? Okay. All right, we can chill. All right. I have made a post. I was just about to watch the Spargo stream before I saw that this channel was live. Well, I mean, I get that some people might be protective. I've had so many people that are like, oh, I'm watching your stream and this other person's, or I'm doing whatever. I'm always more than fine with that. If someone wants to watch somebody else, that's totally chill. So Ryan, what's up? Flindo, you have a good Christmas? I did. It was pretty chill. What did oh, I just dropped something. It was pretty chill. I'm hanging out with some friends tomorrow for New Year's, but not like a huge party or anything going on. We had plans of planning something. You know, plans of plans. And then like seasonal depression for one guy and a few other things. It's like, all right, let's just keep it low key. Let's have, you know, like 5 of us hanging out. But my holidays were good. My holidays felt strange. Let's give him a good New York. Perfect. What was I gonna say? My holidays felt strange though, because I went straight from Plat Fight to, I literally didn't leave Florida. I went from Plat Fight to vacation with my dad. Because Plat Fight paid for my flight, obviously. Like, I was on staff. And they don't care when I fly out. So I just stayed in Florida for 3 or 4 extra days, and we went to Universal Studios. And so I got back like 2 days before I went to see more of my family for Christmas. And so it was like that into like I don't feel like I got home until very recently. So hence the weird stream time beats. Hence also getting I put up my Edalus. I did the stream where I went over the Edalus trailer like a week or two ago, week and a half ago maybe. And then finally got that edited. I edited that myself, not with an editor, because I was, gone for Christmas and I was not about to edit while I was, on Christmas or while I was at a theme park. Well, actually, no, I couldn't have, but, whatever. And because I got the Edalus video, the edited version of that reaction and going over the trailer live and published yesterday, even though that stream was a week ago, that is definitely my worst performing video of like the year so far, which is fine. It's a good lesson in like when I make something, if it's like a patch notes overview or patch notes overviews or like character reaction trailer, like that kind of stuff, I need to get those live like a day or two after the thing goes up, because no one cares. No one's searching Edalus trailer a week later. And that's fine. That was a lesson for me. I knew that it would be lower. I didn't think it'd be that much lower. Although I do have to say, I think it's crazy that I'm now at a spot where I can be like, oh, this video, hey, I watched it. Well, thank you. I think it's good. I still like gave a lot of good info. I didn't just react to be like, oh, look at that. Cool. Like I talked and I did a lot more. I feel weird about reacting to stuff usually. So, which is funny because we are going to do at least one reacting thing. I did just search Edalus reaction trailer just yesterday, but you're one of the few. But it was just a lesson. I'm like, oh yeah, now that I am doing content for games that have live updates, I need to be able to make sure I have a process in place with working with editors or doing with whatever. The most anticipated video is the Hodan one? Genuinely, I was going to wave at Platfight at. I don't know what that means. I'm sure you'll finish typing whatever that sentence was. Standard Edalus reaction be like, is that Sylvanas? Yeah, most of the reaction was from chat or from like Twitter, where people that are like, Absa was in the trailer, that means Absa's definitely next. I'm like, no. Absa's already in the game. Why are we doing this? Like, Absa already has an icon in the game. This isn't like, oh my god, they announced Absa. And say you're what made me bad and not super bad. Okay. I was like, what? I made you bad? You mean like I slightly helped you get better at Rivals? Like, yeah, I mean, if anybody sees me at an event, obviously there's like a time and a place, but for the most part, like more than happy. It was really cool actually at Platfight. Literally like 10 plus people were like, hey, I wouldn't even be at this event if it wasn't you. If like you didn't post about it, or if I wouldn't have gotten into this game if you weren't here. Like that kind of thing was really cool. If I'm like in a tournament set, it's different, or I'm like very clearly talking with friends, whatever, but I'm more than down. I want the next character to be a newcomer. I assume it will be. I assume the next character is going to be a newcomer because we know 2 characters a year will be brand new, like either totally new or like new to the lore. Mikoshi, thank you. Thank you for the sub. And 3 months, holy crap. And the new sub notification worked. It's everyone chanting my name at LACS after I took 1 stock. I think I need to turn up the volume, though. It seemed quiet. I started grinding and supporting offline events because of your videos. Holy crap, thank you. Actually, speaking of the LACS crew battle, that video is almost done finally. Not all of the LACS videos, but the one where I specifically go over the crew battle is almost done. I have like the thumbnails and stuff for it now, and the video is like 90% edited. All right, we're just chilling. Oh wait, Mikoshi said words. I didn't see that. I just saw the Mikoshi sub. Glad to see you doing more commentary and making content. Well, thank you. Thank you. Something I'm really excited about is I think Rivals is calming down a little bit in a like healthy way. Of just like, all right, there's the big, huge peak, and then it's like flattens out, and now we're at a sustainable growth, the way that Rivals 1 did. So I'm really excited to start making stuff for a lot of different games again, and not just Rivals. But I'm sure it'll be like half Rivals or 2/3 Rivals still. And subscribing to all the content creators I can. Sick. There's not a ton of people that are dedicated to Rivals yet, especially people that are like what I just said is like, oh, I'm going to make content for multiple games means I will be actively making it for multiple games. I think there's a lot of people who are like, I'm doing Melee or I'm doing Ult, and then I'll do Rivals during its like launch month because it's new and exciting, and then they'll fall off of that. And that's no shade to that. I'm hoping Rivals takes off well. It deserves it. I really hope so. I think it will. All right, I got a couple of different things I want to get done. I want to do with you guys. I started stream way later than I expected to, so we're gonna see what I have time for. Initial plan is that I wanted to go over 2025, channel, like get a little meta, talk about like 2025 plans for the channel, or like goals, that kind of thing. There's a video that I want to watch with you guys. I know I just said reacting stuff is weird, but this is a play along at home kind of thing. I want to do part of an Iron Man challenge. Also do a little bit more of just grinding out locks because I'm currently, if you don't know, I'm currently trying to get every character to level 50. And then I also downloaded everything to play Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond, which is the huge new fan project for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite that it looks sick. So I want to do a first look at that. I just don't know if I'll have time for all of those because I can't I can be up for like 2 hours. Did Rivals 1 have peaks and valleys in player retention the way that Rivals 2 seems to be having so far? Yeah. Game feels like it's on a lull right now. Literally every single competitive video game does that. This is very normal, and in fact, this is very healthy right now. I gotta go to bed because it's late. Have a nice stream. Good night. Show off that Firebrand gameplay. Is that a character in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? I didn't play the original. This is just me at that point checking out the new project. All right, I can show you some numbers quick though if you're curious about like the first game's peaks and valleys, because yes, you're absolutely right, it did. He's a character. Not even Marvel vs. Capcom 3? No, I never played any Marvel. I played very casually. That was it. I played very casually, like, before I knew that fighting games were, like, a tournament thing kind of deal. All right. So speaking of, I'll give a little bit of a hint. Steam. Let's look up the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite player counts, because it's really funny right now. All right. Since the rocket taggy gameplay got pulled back dramatically, there's a lot more neutral interactions. Yeah, and because Street Fighter 6 and Strive to a lesser extent were my first traditional fighting games, I think I'm gonna like it more than just going straight in. Like, I liked the 2XKO Alpha Labs because I think with a third character, I would have been overwhelmed. I've played a little bit of very casual Skullgirls, and I usually played 2 characters when I did that. Okay. Guess when Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond came out? 77. It was maxing out at about like 30 to 40 players if you got lucky on a day. And that's actually because people were getting ready for the mod. Like, it was 18. Felton, thank you for just randomly saying Gallant in my chat. But yes. And then Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came out. Or Infinite and Beyond, the mod. It's basically, for anybody who doesn't know, it's basically Project M for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And so if you look at the lifetime of this game, you have the initial release, big drop, because that game did not do well. And then it's starting to take off again. But someone was asking about just competitive game life cycles. So let's look at the first. Hopefully Capcom or Disney don't snipe them since they're making more money. I mean, you have to buy a copy of the original. It literally doesn't work without a Steam copy of the game. So theoretically, they're fine. I know Capcom's turning a blind eye. It's Disney that I'd be more worried about. But yeah. So someone was asking about Rivals. Let's look at Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite as an example of a fighting game that didn't do well on release. For day 1 of release, 3,300. Day 2, 3,600. Drops pretty dramatically. That's the 20th. 10 days later, we're at a third of the entrants, or a third of the player base. And then it gets down to a sixth a week after that. We went from 3,000, actually less than a third, because 3,600 down to 492. I don't know what this peak was. But so let's look at 3 months after that 3 month period of release. The game started 3,300, 3,600. 3 months after release, which is about where we're at with Rivals 2 right now, was 220. That's a massive drop off in percent. So everyone that's freaking out right now about Rivals 2 having lower players, this is what you expect. We're not quite at 3 months yet. So let's look at the fact that we went from 11,000 to we are now very consistently at 1,500-ish, 1,400-ish. Great. And it's pretty stable this week. The fact that this drop isn't just sharp down or sharp down that way. I've talked with a lot of TOs from a lot of other games. And right now, a 24-hour peak, 1,414. Let's look at the 24-hour peak for Strive. It's a little higher. They did just get Season 4, didn't they? I forgot about that. Yeah, we're like 1,000 less than Strive. Those numbers are super healthy. Yeah, exactly. And Strive also just got their Season 4. So they had a huge bump there. If you look right before Season 4. Melty Blood is still doing really well in... It's still doing well that it's at Evo and things like that. Melty has 153 average players as their peak. And this is a game that's at Evo. I think Smash players have Lumina. Wait, which was the right? Which one was the one that was at Evo last year then? I'll look this up. Evo 2024. Uni 2. I'm looking at the wrong French bread game. You need to... what is the Undernight? I was looking at the wrong French bread game. Undernight in Birth 2. Will these all pull up the same one? Dang. 10 difference. You need to got 50 reg at Mixfest? Yeah. Pete's really excited about this game, about Rivals 2, by the way. Like, I love this game. I mean, I've heard it's great. I don't like how it looks, but everyone says that it's amazing. Hi, this is my account. Oh, why, Pete, why is your Twitch account hetero side bitch? All of your other accounts are just RTM Pete. Because that's what's in my wife's phone as. That's really funny. People are overreacting about the Rivals drop-off. That's normal for every fighting game. Yeah, exactly. So for people who don't know, that's why you're like, oh, that's why you knew the exact numbers. I was like, oh, this must be someone from Minnesota. Check the Lumina drop-off, most aggressive drop-off ever. Is it Melty or Undernight that you're the huge fan of? Or I guess I know you're just fans of both, of just like French bread games in general, but Uni is your... Oh no, wait, that's the wrong person. Turquoise. It's like 95% in a couple weeks. That's crazy. Yeah, Dan said he's looking at the servers. I'm just saying all the Rivals people that are like, oh my god, the game's dropping off. Okay. This is every single fighting game ever. ATA EC attack? Like, even let's look at the big dogs. Street Fighter 6. Obviously, economy of scale. This game had a much higher peak of 700,000. We don't have Steam charts for Smash Bros. I'm sure people would be apocalyptic over the drop of that game. It happens with every fighting game. Yeah, it's just, this is the first time, because Rivals 1 came out in 2015. This is the first time there's been a like game that people really liked in the platform fighting space that had a big drop off and people are concerned versus like, unfortunately, a lot of people were just like dancing a Multiverse's grave kind of thing or making fun of stuff. But like Street Fighter, 70,000 down to, this is a period of June to August. So like June, July, 2 months. In fact, let's do the 3 months then. In 3 months, it dropped from 70,000 to 20,000. And this game is still incredibly healthy. And look at this, has grown. Not a ton, but it is growing, and I bet next time there's a big character release, it will grow. Also, people that are looking at the numbers from like Christmas and be like, people aren't playing. Yeah, they're at home. Rivals 2 will grow, mark my words. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I also believe that. It's just really funny. It has the zazz. I also agree. It has the sauce. I didn't play Rivals at all last week. Yeah, I didn't. I know a lot of people that didn't because they were doing the holiday. It's good to take breaks from your favorite games. But like this drop off is 70,000 to 20,000. If you saw this, if we hit 7,000 to 2,000, people would be freaking out. Oh, someone asked about Rivals 1. And then after this, we're actually going to do the stuff we were trying to do on stream. I can't just talk about player-based numbers every time. So this is also why I am not concerned about Rivals 2. Because Rivals 1 went from, in September of 2015, launched with 2,000, halved in the next month, halved again the month after that, and the month after that down to less than 300. And there's 700, almost 700 people have played at active in the last day. Might just play Rivals 1 for a bit since I love the game. Yeah, I played Rivals 1 recently because I wanted to play Ori. That's even bigger than the French bread games. Yeah, I've said for years that people dogged on Rivals 1 for being this small side game because they were comparing it to Ultimate, the biggest selling fighting game in the world. Not just in the world, the biggest selling fighting game ever. And then Melee, one of the only games that has had a 20-year lifespan. If Rivals had the player base, like with its player base numbers, Rivals would have been like one of the fifth, not every year, but there's a lot of years that Rivals would have been like the 5th biggest game at Combo Breaker or EVO if you had taken its Genesis entrance numbers instead. Your uni friends love Rivals 1. I mean, I've seen a ton of fighting game people that love Rivals and Rivals 1 now. It's really cool, actually. Yeah, Minnesota gets like 12 to 20 people for uni every single week. And that's a game with 1/10 of the player base. Reaching competitive players? Yeah, I know, but Steam Charts is just the only way that we can do anything. But yeah, so if you look here, boom, it's small. Some of these are like it was in, say here's Steam release, characters, there's some characters. I think this is when Workshop came out. Like, and then it grew, and you can't even tell me like, oh, well, we can't count Workshop because they are going to put Workshop into Rivals 2, and they've confirmed that now. Like, it'll happen. It's also the reason why every time someone tells me that Workshop, like Rivals 2 is going to die without Workshop, it's really funny because I'm like, the game survived for like 6 years and had a full team working on it before then. But okay. You've been off of Rivals 2 because of dungeons? Oh, sick. Looking at entrance and majors will be good. Yeah, but I also think then you get into like a Mortal Kombat situation where like Mortal Kombat always has way more players than people that go to majors because it's hard to get Mortal Kombat people to travel. This game also dropped off. 2,171, and by dropped off I mean is still healthy, but peaked at 38,000, and then September. So let's just keep doing the 3-month test. That feels like it's been working. 3 months later, it went from 38,000 to 4,000. Yeah. Oh, I've seen that my chat has asked a lot about games. So we've been pulling up a lot of random things recently. I know that MK11 is actually bigger. I know that people don't like MK1, but I don't know this reason. Wait, why didn't the compare with others work? Okay, the compare with others just like didn't work. It's taking me to like the wrong thing. Whatever. You have to hit the plus? Where? Oh, here. Got it. I see. Mortal Kombat is a much bigger casual player base. I know. That's why I'm bringing it up, because I'm considering this through like the same lens as like Workshop. When Workshop's added, Workshop's going to blow up Rivals 2 the same way it did Rivals 1. Assuming it's easy enough to mod. It could be way harder to mod, and therefore it doesn't, but yeah, that's crazy. I know that people just like Mortal Kombat 11 more, but that's still crazy to me. 'Cause to me, they seem very similar, but that's from the outside looking in. I've never played a Mortal Kombat game with any amount of seriousness. I think last time I played one at all was like 5 years ago. Very casually. Anyways, But yeah, anybody do mean about the Rivals 2 numbers? We're fine. Rivals 1 literally grew throughout its life. Let's go back to that. And way more people like Rivals 2 right now than ever played Rivals 1. It's just how it is. You forgot that chat's pretty small? Yeah. I mean, I combine my chats, so I combine my Twitch and my YouTube chats. But even then, it's like, all right, I have like 50 viewers right now, which is a manageable. Sometimes I miss it. You're a big MK fan? I didn't know that. I have rants to give over beer sometime. I'm super down for that. We should meet up and, yeah, I'm super down to like meet up and get a beer, especially with some of the stuff you and I were talking about a couple days ago. All right. There's a couple things I want to do. One is Umario, thank you for the follow. You might say to Yusuf at PM scene. I feel sad whenever I see that, because I see that from more and more people recently. I feel bad that I haven't been able to play PM at any of my stuff in a long... I haven't gone to any local for any game in a long time, though. I've been so busy with, like, literally, like, going to events and doing other stuff, which feels weird. I'm now the person that I made fun of years ago for not going to their locals because they only went to nationals, which I don't feel great about, but I don't have the number of times that my state has been like, all right, here's our big Melee monthly, and I'm like, I'm going to Wavelength then, or I'm going to Platfight, or I'm like, I can't make it, and I definitely just can't go to... It's really hard for me to dedicate 1 week or 1 day every single week. I plan on doing a local per week for 5 weeks. Nice. Because before I was doing to basically like 1 local a month. Though if content creation gets to be in a full-time gig for me, then I will be going to locals again. The reason I can't is because I'm always exhausted after bouncing like basically 3 different jobs all at once. Because it's been content creation and doing commentary stuff and doing whatever and my actual job and so it's just a lot, and then I'm really exhausted. That's literally it. I was telling Pete in chat that I've actually been to more fighting game locals than platform fighter locals in the last year. Because at least then it's a like, ooh, this is a new thing that I'm learning and getting into. But yeah, if content creation becomes a full-time thing, which I think it does have a shot at because it's all growing still, then and like soon enough, then I will definitely be trying to go to like, I don't know about 1 local a week, but I will definitely be making sure that like that is part of my time and literally almost for my job. Because I think if you're not going to your locals and you're not seeing like almost the boots on the ground, like what are people actually vibing on and feeling about all of this and not just the internet, I think you're missing so much of like what platform fighters and fighting games are all about. And like I miss playing, I don't play Street Fighter as much right now. I've barely played, and I'm gonna be doing that more, and I want to play Melee, and I want to play Rivals, and yeah, it's all of them. All right. We are going to do something here. Yeah. Let's move back to this for a sec. All right. So, as you may have seen, there's Are You Smarter Than a Smash Player? Are you smarter than a Smasher in the title? And that was not a joke. This is a real thing we're about to find out. I'm also about to find out because I have not watched this yet. But Nouns Esports uploaded a video, let's see how many days ago. Less than a week ago. It does not have many views, so I think that it's going to be new for most of you. They uploaded a video called The Real Difference Between Smash and Rivals Players. I have a problem where I feel like I have too many fighting games to play. How would you handle that? Unfortunately, I'm also figuring it out. The bigger issue is that I'm trying to figure it out while also playing games is now part of my job. And so I hit this like, well, I need to upload rival stuff, but I also don't want to only upload rival things because I don't want to be pigeonholed into like a year from now if I upload something about Melee, no views. Like, I'll figure it out and I'll let you know when I do. Anyways, Nouns Esports uploaded a video called The Real Difference Between Rivals and Smash Players. And I started watching it because I was like, I'm curious what they did. And then I realized that is not what I thought it was. What they did was they took a bunch of the Nouns players, which were Plup, Aklo, Cody, and Junebug. Cody's no longer on Nouns, but he was at the time. And they had them play against Rivals players with their names changed. And they had to guess if they're sorry, not Rivals players. They had to play, they played against people in Rivals too, but their opponents had their in-game names changed. And they had to guess what game that player originally came from. They had to figure out if they were playing against someone who started in Melee or who started in Rivals or who started in Ultimate. And once I realized what the point of the video was, I stopped watching because I thought, no, wait, I would just want to watch that on stream and have us all guess. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see if we can also figure out what games people are coming from just based on playstyle. And we're also going to see how we do compared to the Melee players of Plup, Aklo, Cody, and Junebug. I'm tipsy as fuck right now. I'm definitely dumber. All right. Let's get this up. If they wave dash out of shield, it's 100% Melee. There's a few things that I'm looking for. Shield use, I think, is Melee or even PM. Crazy punish, I feel like, is Rivals, with especially like hitfall stuff. I think crouch canceling is going to be a lot of Melee. Alt tends to do a lot of like, okay, let's be real. All the alt players just play Claren or play Fleet or play Locks. But we're going to watch this together and we're going to figure it out because I'm very curious.
Every platform fighter plays differently. Each game has its own unique mechanics, strategies, and meta. And with Rivals 2 recently taking over the platform fighter scene and uniting players from across the gaming landscape, it raises an interesting question.
I commentated.
Can you actually tell what game a player comes from by playstyle alone? Let's find out. We've rounded up an assortment of top tier.
Hello from Germany. What's up? Thank you. Also, how loud is this right now? I can't tell. It seems very loud to me, but if it's fine, then we're good. I watched this. I won't type in chat. You can type, just don't give anything away.
Competitive players from a bunch of different platforms.
Oh, it's fine.
Rivals
the level's
of course, but also Ultimate, Melee, and the other one.
Ooh, okay, so it is...
Today,
our options are Rivals, Ultimate, Melee, or PM. So one person said pretty quiet, and the next person said a little loud, which is very funny. I'm asking about the audio of the video, not of me. It's quieter than your mic, so it's good. All right. I guess. I mean, I can turn it down a little bit, guys. It's fine. So yeah, Melee, Ultimate, Rivals, or Project M are our guesses. That's what we got to go with.
Teammates and I are going to have our deduction skills put to the test as we take turns playing our mystery opponents and compete to figure out what games they hail from. Feel free to play along at home.
Oh, Craig!
Oh, no.
It's a rival player.
Oh.
All right, let's get this guy's moves.
He jumps.
Okay, so it's Junebug is the Rano. We're trying to guess who the Crag is.
Top left, though.
That's Rivals 1 strat.
That's Rivals 1 strat right there, yeah.
Yeah.
What did they think is Rivals 1? Going to the top flat? I don't think so.
Dash tech jab. Hold on, you guys.
He knows.
Dash tech jab sounds like a Rivals 1 thing. I think that's.
Let's go.
I mean, the person does know that Crag can cancel their dash attack, but I just assume if you get to this level, you're good. Hopefully there's like a warning before it gums up so I can pause. I've also not watched.
Not go to the platform.
He is shielding a lot, though. Or is that just what Crags do?
Well, I mean,
Also, I don't think Plup
this guy's clearly good at this game.
fully knows. He's good at the game. He's very good at the game, but...
He's playing Crag. I don't know how good he is.
Wait, was that a shield drop? I think that was a shield drop.
He's holding down.
I don't know, man. He hasn't taken a stock yet. He's playing Crag. I don't know how good.
That was a shield drop, and also June just mentioned, yeah, he's crouch canceling.
I don't know, man. He hasn't taken a stock yet. He's playing Crag. I don't know how good he is.
Okay, give him time. Let him cook. He's
I'm
still
a
warming up.
man.
Oh, he missed.
Gets the jump.
That killed? No way, bro.
I think this is PM. I think we're on PM.
Nonsense.
I think if it was ult, we wouldn't be seeing shield dropping and crouch canceling already.
Is that what it was? You can do that in this one?
Yeah, you can. With like every character.
Oh, look at the
Dude, no way.
You're just
eating it.
kind of just.
Ooh, let's go, June.
Alright, now.
Let's go, June.
Okay.
There's supposed to be a Project M type mod for Kirby Fighters 2. Oh, crazy. I was just thinking about this topic earlier, about how good Force Springs recovery, but the opponent just stands and lets him recover for free. Yeah. Yeah. I heard Plup used to play really honest Maple, but people taught him some bullshit, and it's funny seeing the sudden change. Yeah. So Plup at LACS, everyone was like, basically we're saying that if you took Plup's neutral and then like Elkies or like somebody's like that punish game, you'd have the best Maple in the world. Plup clearly didn't know all of the Maple specific punish stuff, but he out neutraled everybody 5 times, so it didn't matter. Can you do an explanation on the Rivals? Oh, like the purple effect. So in Rivals 1 it was Galaxy, and here it's like a paint splash, whatever. You get that purple effect when there's absolutely no combination of DI or SDI that would have you survive. I don't know if it's 100% accurate, but it's not like alt where it'll go and you can live. It's just there's a few times where I'm like, I feel like there was no way to live and I still didn't get it, but that's what it is. You get the purple effect when it is like, this is a guaranteed kill no matter what. It doesn't account for stuff like bubbles or certain wall attacks. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, there are a few things that make it mess up, but that's like the big one. Okay.
It's gotta be an ultimate player, bro.
Dude,
You're locking in alt? I don't know.
I think this is PM.
It's kind of an even game. I'm not gonna lie to
Oh
you.
my god, wait, what?
Nice.
Oh, he's not dead.
Why do I
He's not dead.
He's
feel...
not even close
No,
to
it's not even
dead.
close to dead.
Was that a rock break, or was that just timed?
He's not dead. He's not dead.
Dude, he's not even close to dead.
No, okay, that was not a rock break.
This guy's chill.
No,
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna
you
die.
might be dead.
You're actually dead.
I'm dying.
Dragon time.
Oh, you aced it
Dragon
on
time.
track. Oh no.
Oh, he double jumped on accident. He's using tap jump.
I don't think he double jumped. He went for read. Wasn't
No.
an accident.
Oh, dude.
He taunted.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Taunted.
Okay, that's-
Haunted.
I've seen Zetter upstrong
Okay,
fake
hold on.
purple.
I'm saying
Yeah.
Rivals.
It's
so
not
far.
100%. I've not seen a fake purple in that way, but it's 99%. All right, I'm hoping there's a spot where we find out.
I'm walking in PM over and over.
Oh,
I'm just gonna keep saying Stango over and over.
I'm saying PM. Thumbs up.
One of them's
Nah,
gotta be staying.
I thought that it was a...
Certainly not Stengo. He wouldn't use the skin. Not in a million years.
No, that's a good.
Maybe that's
That's a good call, actually.
I don't think they're right. I think Stango would use the skin if he was trying to throw
Stango?
people off.
Yeah.
He would never use the skin unironically.
That's true.
This also just isn't Stango's
I
Crag.
feel like melee players wouldn't
This
use
Crag is
Crag.
not as good.
No, this guy
That is a good point.
down there.
Oh,
yup,
oh, nice.
fragging.
Are they like actual notable people, or is it just like we found a good PM player? Or is it we found a top level Rivals player who plays PM?
I think it's a rival gamer.
Rivals is looking. It's looking like a Rivals angle. Yeah. Whatever you want.
Oh no.
Die.
Come on, man.
No. Oh, no.
It's for sure PM or Rivals in my mind. I think it's PM.
No, Drew.
Oh my god.
I think it's PM.
Come on, take a stock. Take a stock.
Oh, okay. He's not dying out actually. Wait, he's not like smash dying out.
I think if it was Rivals, we'd be seeing more rock shenanigans,
That's a good point. Yeah.
like ZB and
I
MSB.
feel like Smash players would just smash the hell out of any of these moves, right?
I feel like a lot of PM players though actually aren't great at Smash DI. So.
Really?
Oh no!
Oh god.
I disagree. I think PM players are good at Smash DI.
First game on purpose to just style more.
I can't even hit him. I'm dead.
Oh no, you're just dead.
Oh.
Come on, take a stock, take a stock.
Alright,
Let's
alright,
go.
alright.
Let's
190
go.
and
Happened at Taps recent. Oh,
Oh wait, he didn't even.
Oh,
take
he's
it.
not having it though.
the fake purple.
No way. Dude, Craig, can
Why is he trying to style?
Yo, clutch.
Oh,
Oh.
Who?
Did he taunt it again?
I think we're on PM. I think we're on a PM player. Hopefully we've got.
I'm saying rivals.
this game was so
You're
close.
saying rivals?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gotta
he's-
be rivals.
I'm locking in PM. I'm locking
I
in
think
PM.
it's Tango.
Alright.
You think it's Stango?
Yeah.
It could be Stango.
All right, chat. I don't know when they say who it is. So I need the guesses in chat. Who do we? If you think you know who it is and you get it, I'll give you a little bonus. But if you know the exact person. I think it's PM. I'll put like a side bet on rivals to hedge that, but I think we're on a PM player right here. I think with the shield drops and crouch cancel stuff, and then I didn't see as much rock shenanigans as I would have expected for a rivals 1 player. Okay, we have 3 PMs. I worry that it's just us. You've seen it already? This video has 5,000 views. How have like multiple people in chat seen it already? I'm pre-watched. Oh no. All right, that's fair. Don't give it away if you've seen it. I thought the video had more views. Gengar Melee. All right. So I don't want everyone just to agree with me here. Do we have any mods on the Twitch side right now? If we have a mod on the Twitch side, we can get some polls going. Almost watched it. I watched the intro and then I was like, oh wait, I want to watch this on stream. I saw Rivals 2 and I clicked on the video. That's fair. All right, let's see here.
Stango's PM, right? We're calling him PM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Stango's PM, not Melee for this.
It might be Stango. It actually might be Stango.
It's not
I feel like
Stango.
it's going to be.
It's not Stango.
We've just been talking about Stango the entire time. Imagine he's not even in this.
He might not be, to be fair.
I also watched the video. Okay, fine. Then then it's just me watching the video and chat watching me watch it then. And I thought it'd be a fun, we're all gonna play along together kind of thing. This video doesn't have as many views as I expected it to. I think it seems interesting and neat. Let's watch it together. Half of my chat's seen it already, because you're all nerds.
Rivals.
I'm calling rivals, yeah.
I'll say PM again.
Alright, we're PM dogs.
No, you.
So that was
Alright.
2 PM, 2
Who
rivals.
was it?
What was the
Give it
verdict?
to me straight.
Hold on.
So June just
You have a PM in Rivals audience. Why did you expect us not to watch it? Because it has 5,000 views, and I thought people just wouldn't have even known it existed.
played against the one and only wonderful Stango.
Oh my god.
Stango! It was
That's
Stango.
crazy.
Okay, I got that it was PM. I did not think that was Stango. I thought Stango would play better than that. I think Stango was trying to style too much then. All right.
Of course it was.
I feel like I got then.
Okay.
PM
I
dogs.
got
let
it.
it be known that, and we can put this in the video. Before we started recording, me and Cody played one friendly, and I did 3-stock him. So,
I.
Oh.
June, that's not relevant to any of this right now.
and
At least I didn't get 3 stock on FD and Fox DK.
but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about
That's
rivals.
that's just not relevant. That's just not relevant. I don't even know why
I
you're
mean,
talking about it.
I don't even know what you're talking about, actually. I don't even know.
To be
what
fair,
you're
in a
talking
niche
about.
like ours,
Yeah, I
5,000
haven't
isn't
even heard
insignificant.
about
No,
He's
you're
not
right.
in this game.
Smash Bros. Melee?
Wait,
should know
is
that.
Crag? Oh, hold on.
Ryan?
I feel like I want to give myself the 1 point for getting PM, but I was so adamant that it wasn't Stango that I feel like I should have like an asterisk next to it already. I didn't know PM was still going. Yeah, PM's still around. It's not as big as it used to be, for sure. It's more underground now compared to how it was already underground, but there's still like PM nationals, and I commentated a PM national last year. Not as many as I have in the past, but I commentated. What were the big PM ones? Yep, Knuckles is in the game now. It is Project Plus is the new like spiritual successor to PM. So the events that I did for PM last year were bigger Mile High Club in Colorado, which was one of the largest tournaments of the year, and then Smash Camp, which I will be at every Smash Camp till the day I die. Love Smash Camp. But it's not as big depending on the region. Unfortunately, there are some regions where PM has kind of died out. But you could be the one to bring it back. All right. So I got one with an asterisk.
Rivals again?
I be doing work and Brian. It's just Brian, and it's another Crag. I be doing work is IBDW is Cody, obviously. It's alive in more places than Illinois. It's definitely most alive in Illinois, but you're
Locking in PM.
Now it's gotta be ultimate, right? Now it's gotta be ultimate.
I think they'd be willing to do 2 PM in a row.
I mean, maybe there's just like no ultimate players.
Oh,
no.
That's the one I ever
The
seen.
movement's really good. I think it might be a Rivals player because of the movement.
Can't lose to that.
Oh!
Okay, okay.
Wait, this guy
Forward
actually
smash?
could be an ultimate. F smash and neutral?
No, F smash and neutral still a Rivals one thing. I'm still
0 crouch cancel 2. Okay.
He did just double jump aerial land too.
Well, yeah, that's definitely a Crag thing though.
Oh, is it? Okay.
if we start seeing
Yeah.
command grabs at ZB.
Oh, he
Oh, that ledge grab though was...
That got weird.
Yeah, right? That's
He
what I was
didn't
thinking.
wave dash to grab ledge.
A little sloppy off the edge, too.
Yeah. Let's see if
This
he tries
I
to
think
edge
this
guard
is
Cody.
Rivals. I think this is Rivals.
And how? And how?
Why do they think it's ult?
What?
Good
He
shield.
didn't even go for a shield grab there.
Oh,
Just
shit,
a
yo,
grab.
the dashes though?
Yeah.
I threw it a grab expecting your grab. This is a
Oh
Street
my
Fighter
god, yo.
This is he threw a grab expecting your grab. This is a Street Fighter player. I really like that from I think that was Plup.
Oh, do it again.
That was...
Are we guessing what game they're from? Yes. They are playing against people who've changed their tags in game, and we know that it's either someone who started from Melee, Rivals, or Ultimate, or Melee, Rivals, Ultimate, or PM. We just had a PM one because it was Stengo. Was the mystery guess. Ult or Rivals one, lots of full hop aerial. Lots of full hop aerial. We're not seeing as many grabs. Also has had good movement, but issues on the ledge, which I feel like is a Rivals thing specifically. That's why I'm leaning Rivals right now. Easy, Ohio. Thank you for the follow.
Nasty.
Do I see through?
So what's funny is I wanted to make this video. I literally was like, oh, I should have a video where I get people and I have, like, I get a bunch of guests and then I have someone have to guess who they're playing against. And then I saw this went live and I'm like, oh, I can just react to this and we can talk about it. And if I really like it, I can run it back in a few months when I don't feel like I'm copying something right away. But this was a video idea that I wanted to do because everyone's been saying like, oh, you could definitely tell what game someone's from just from the play style.
Oh, no way, that just killed, bro. 107.
Crag is the
After you hit him probably like 9 times straight.
I want to do this if you do. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm down. Do you mean as a player or as a guesser?
It hasn't been crazy, but it's been effective because it's Crag.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
Just edge guard?
He's ledge stalling. Okay. He went for.
As a guesser, I see.
I know this is.
I can't find and I thought you were saying you couldn't find people with clout.
I think it's
What was that? Wait,
And it's not a PM
down
player.
air,
It's either Rivals-
miss down air, miss down
What
air.
if they're like?
This
what
is
if they're,
looking like
trying to
ultimate.
trick us extra bad, and this is a melee player.
Well, maybe we should trick them back.
It's either Rivals or Ult. I'm still feeling like Rivals. I want to see more of the Punish game.
Yeah, you had something.
Punish game is what's going to tell me if it's Rivals or Ult, in my
I
opinion.
think I might lock it up.
Ooh. Good pickup,
How did
Cody.
you just do that?
I kind of want to lock in all just because I feel like there's no way they don't give us
for
ult
sure.
Right?
I think it's gotta be like.
I think the movement, but then the
Like I noticed like
the
he
weirdness
kinda
on
mostly,
ledge.
like approaching aerials, and he doesn't really do many like tilts.
You guys
or
think
open up
ult?
and stuff, you know. So
I could see it being both. I feel like it's a
also,
coin
to all
flip.
the ultimate players that have
I'm just,
to
like,
be watching
slightly
this,
more
I'm
Rivals
so
favored.
Sorry that we have so many stereotypes regarding.
yeah, no, I'll be real. Like,
If we-
sometimes it's just the melee elitist in me. Like I'm the.
Okay,
I was
Aklo.
being a little rude. I
Wait,
was being-
why is Aklo talking about melee elitism? Aklo's a PM player. Aklo started in PM. I've seen the link. Actually, Aklo started in all of them at the same time, but the PMC knew about Aklo like a year and a half before the Melee scene did. Because when you're the same skill at both, and PM is a smaller scene, you suddenly are more notable. It's the same reason why I was as good at commentary at Melee and PM at the same time. And that meant that I could commentate PM Nationals and PM National Top 8s, and I could not get Melee Nationals at all for a long time.
Is it elitist to say that alt players are a little more defensive and slower paced? That's not like a...
No, that's not elitist. If they're like, oh, all the alt players suck at the game, I could see Jet being one of these. God, if they're all Krags, that'd be so funny.
Oh, that was not the DI.
If they're all Krags, that'd be so funny. It's just 4 Krags from 4 different games. That's the kind of thing I would do for a video.
Exactly.
Point. Yeah, he would DI in. For
Like,
alt.
just because I think it's really goofy.
Yeah. Okay, alt, locking it in.
Just locking in. I think command... I don't know why I associate the command grab with Rivals 1 when that command grab was not in Rivals 1.
Oh, dude, can everybody in this game wall jump?
I see so many alt fleets. Alt players are all fleet and locks, but I also think a ton of everybody is locks.
Keep getting shot.
What if this is gluttony? Except he's
No, this is good news for friends.
Plays that burn, yeah.
Dude, I think Brian might not be an old player.
I think this is Rivals.
think
I
so?
still think this is
Could be an alt
Rivals.
player. That's what I've been saying. It could be.
I want to see
That
more of
was
the Punish
definitely
game
one of the
now.
options, right?
If we saw way more
he
hit
said
falling
those were the
stuff
options,
or
but,
some
like,
like
could've
crazy
been-
rock
Yeah,
combos, I'd be way more
And to be
confident
honest,
in
how many alt
Rivals.
players play Rivals though? But like, dude, has this guy
okay,
wave
bro.
dashed once? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
they
right there he
did,
did,
right
right
there.
there he did, yeah.
Yes, he's been wave dashing a ton. What are you talking about?
Hardest wave dashing in
The movement is why I think he might be a Rivals player.
And if you play this game a good amount, you'll.
He hasn't tried to parry one projectile. Yeah, a lot of Rivals. A lot of Rivals players haven't. I'm betting this was also filmed before the patch where parrying projectiles got easier.
I feel like we're saying he's not wave dashing.
Oh, no,
and
you know what
therefore
just
he's
gave
an
me a
alt player.
big tip though?
Like, I
You know
feel
what
like
gave
this
me a
was
tip?
filmed before it.
He jumped out of shield on the platform instead of the shield dropping.
Oh.
I think you are
Not
overthinking
better
that.
PM, you think?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still locking in alt. don't know
I
if you
still
guys-
think it's Rivals.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like I've locked in the same as club every single time. I wonder.
I mean, it's because I'm right
yeah,
half the time.
Oh, shit.
Man, that part made me unsure. All of those whiffs just made me really unsure.
Yo!
He's
The
cracked, he's
Brian DI?
Yeah, that was the.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Jeez.
I don't know. I want to be more confident.
Anything
I'm
to
saying
Brian.
off to-
Everyone else?
Anything to Brian is so funny to me. For
That
some
was the
reason.
Brian DI.
Dude, getting
That's
QO'd
Brian.
by Cody Club
You
is
feel like
so
a Rivals
funny.
player would be doing better at Punish? I think so too. It was the movement that made me think it was Rivals and not alt. The movement was way faster than I expect for an alt player, with way more just like, it was the Rivals style wave dash, like platform movement makes me think Rivals. A lot of things I don't think it's Melee or PM. I think it's still Rivals. I think the punish was off
Classic
though
Brian
for
to be
sure.
fair. I'm gonna lock an ult as well.
Yeah, I think
Definitely
that's
looking at
all. The shield drop, I think, was a big tell for me, but I could be wrong. Let's see.
Oh.
Alt.
Oh, they're all on ult.
Yeah, Cody just played against a local legend down here in Georgia, Mr. Omega, aka Brian, who's
Oh.
the ultimate player.
Yeah.
Ah, it was alt.
Omega, he's really
Okay,
good.
okay.
He's really good at ultimate.
It was alt. All right. All right. I should have paused longer for you guys. Okay. Well, everyone that was saying alt in chat got it. I am now still 1. I'm 1-1.
All right, game one.
I gotta.
Omega's pretty sick. Nice.
Crack, right?
What
Who
character?
knows, guy?
Yeah, that was Omega. That's what they said. I don't know who Omega is. Guess this one right. You were trying. Oh, they were trying to ledge trap. Got it. Joker player. All right. I do like out of all the alt characters, I do like Joker a lot. If I could get HDR to work, I feel like I would definitely try out Joker.
Could be the real deal.
The Bang was the strongest flat fighter you've come across. There's some really weird ones I've seen in Board the Platforms that are way weirder than any of the ones I've played. Board the Platforms is a game show I did last year that I had really good intentions of bringing back this year and just didn't. I'm definitely bringing it back in 2025, though. Midwest emo lunch lady is a very good tag. That's a very good tag.
Wasn't moving to start. Just dash attack and nothing. Good start. June's got
Why are they all Crags, by the
I
way?
don't like this Crag skin. It kind of creeps me out, man.
They're
They're
all Crags. Is that to keep
I got
it
beat a little bit.
weird? Is that like to make it difficult to tell?
Yes.
So you're not guessing based on character then? If they're all Crags?
Does it tilt?
Oh
boost?
wait, that was crazy. That could have been melee.
No,
That could've been-
I'm not wondering why they all play Crag. I'm wondering why they only got Crag players for the video.
melee.
I don't know. The turnaround grab.
I don't know who.
Yeah,
I don't know
see
what this
that.
is.
I'm pretty sure he just did.
Oh,
dash,
was that a
like,
turnaround grab? I
and then
missed
dash
that.
The other way shield drop, and that's a melee
No,
thing.
yeah, I mean, he definitely shield drops. I don't. You can shield drop in PM though, right?
Yeah, you can. But I'm saying the
Oh
way
my
he
God.
went into the shield drop.
Asking if you could shield drop in
Okay.
PM is
He dabbed
crazy.
before he
Plup,
did.
you played this game.
Oh my God. look,
You've
this
won.
guy's-
You've
he
like
just-
gotten
wait, he didn't just move
top
up, did he?
5 at nationals for
Django
this
again.
game.
This game is like super easy. Oh!
I think it's a
Django
PM
again.
player.
It's Stango
Stango
again.
Stango's brother.
I think this is a PM player.
It's
Stango?
Stango.
The brawl pivot grabs kind of stuff is what's making me think,
That was good.
and a lot of crouch cancel.
see.
Oh, that's, yeah, that's true. That's true.
We'll get
There's
that,
probably
okay.
not a rivals player.
No, there's
No,
some Rivals
probably,
players.
probably not.
Mm,
The only person I've seen use this skin as Crag is Zeus the Goose.
I've seen
Like,
a
he also
number of people
moonwalked
use this
earlier, like,
skin.
the fact that he moonwalked
But
is
also,
really
they're
clever.
playing skins that they don't know.
Oh
That
my
movement
God.
was
Really
slick
bad
into
that.
it. Then he
Wait,
died.
No way,
But
you just
Wait,
killed him
that
off of
was
that?
bad.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh, I'm going to die.
Crag and Zed are the most
Oh my
popular
goodness,
characters
you're
right now.
You're dead.
No,
I'm locking in melee.
I don't agree at
Yeah,
all.
I actually was also.
What if
thinking
it's
that, yeah.
Joey?
Don't put it down.
Get him.
He's fast. He's fast.
Uh,
He's a big
game
boss.
against Crag.
I mean, if it's her, that'd be so funny.
Yeah, it might be faster than Stango.
Honestly, I could see
Oh
the
my
tag being a Joey tag.
I mean, this guy's
Joey
movement,
plays,
to be honest, might be
Locks,
the
though.
cleanest we've seen so far.
We've run into each other.
I don't think it, dude. I don't think a melee player would stoop so low to play Crag. I trust in my
Stoop so
brethren
low.
more than that.
What do you mean by that, Craig?
What exactly do you mean? This character's a war
Lucky
Crag.
plays Craig.
Oh, this could be. Well,
It's not Lucky, it's-
the pay-
Lucky plays Crag? He was playing
I'm-
fours
I'm
last
just
I
saying-
watched.
I'm just saying though.
Yeah, so
Well,
what are you
Lucky,
saying
I
about
play
Lucky,
Craig.
kid?
I know, but what if they were doing it for the vid? I don't know how they would have randomly gotten Joey.
Joey, but playing Crag, that's kind of cringe.
She plays both? Okay.
Do I want to lock in PM here? Do I? I'm feeling PM or melee. I'm leaning towards melee.
I'm saying
What do you guys
melee.
think?
I'm going
Saber.
melee.
Saber, just a heads up. Joey is she, her. I know that was not a... Oh, Lucky did it. Got it. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. He played Craig for a week. This is now Joey. Oh, what's up, Artie? And he's mad that it's better than his Force, even though he spends so much time on Force. Yeah. I mean, I think
If I'm
Force
gonna
is just
pick one or the
tricky.
other, I would say PM just because of the item play.
I
Like,
still
they're
think it's
highly
PM.
reliant on rock,
I
and
still think
melee
it's
players are
PM.
less reliant on,
That's a
like,
good
wind
point.
and projectiles.
Are they
Let's
highly
see,
reliant
let's
on
see.
rock?
A little
Hold on,
bit, yeah.
these
he's
last
been
two
kind of voting
stocks
with the
are
boombox.
important.
I feel like he's not. What
Wait,
the
that
The-
wasn't a Dakis, was it? Was
The command grab stuff, the
The
crouch canceling, the run through pivot grabs, everything is screaming PM to me right now.
That's actually kind of nice.
Oh,
What if there's just a
I feel like this is what Joey would do to me, but I think I'm just traumatized by Ganon. I mean, yeah. All I know is that
I'm
Joey,
still
when
saying
we
that.
played, only did.
Heel grab. Oh, green.
Oh, that
That-
wait.
You gotta reverse. You gotta end you.
Not dead yet.
No way. That hit you so high.
June, I need you to lock the frick in right now, man.
It's very funny that Aklo like clearly doesn't know. Aklo knows the least about this game very clearly.
Okay, okay.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Okay,
PM Ganon must be a nightmare.
I want
Yes.
to lock in. Oh god.
PM Ganon's just an okay character, but it's one of those okay characters that I am absolutely terrified of.
Oh, dude, he's.
The dash dance?
Oh,
Dude,
It is a melee
no.
player.
Ooh, wait. That's a video idea. I could make a video. Nouns Esports is like Aklos thing who made the they're all of these 4 are on Nouns. Well, Cody isn't now, but he was when it was filmed. All of these 4 are on Nouns. I mean, it would have P+ in it. I think a video that's like low tiers that everyone is still terrified of. I'd have to like think it through, but the like, you know, there's like a certain category of characters that are like, you know, they're not good, but everyone is just like, it's PM Ganon, Loxodont. I even think like Ice Climbers or DK. The Melee Roy's not good enough though. I think you'd have to go Melee Ices, not even DK. Like I know this character's not good, but if I mess up, I am immediately dead and I'm terrified still. They're like the Dark Souls boss characters. The like, theoretically the neutral is good, and if I just do this thing, I'll win. Yeah, Street Fighter 6 Geef. That'd be like a fun video if I figure out how to word it correctly. Oh yeah, no, the character where if you're just like, all I need to do is deal with this one thing and I'll be fine and I can do this. And then as soon as was Edalus that? Yes, Edalus was absolutely that. You're right. Edalus was not good, and Edalus was probably my worst win rate. Edalus was more like that, though. Because I think a lot of the Rivals 1 cast was very solid. All right.
Melee, I know, man.
That's a melee
I'm-
dash dance. No,
This is a PM player.
That was a melee dash dance.
Hey,
I'm with you.
Sylv, yeah.
Insane.
That was a melee roll.
mean, you
I can't have half the video
I
be
have
Rivals,
insane
though.
too, yeah.
People will be scared to play it.
Maybe
That's
I
it
have
from
to.
stock one.
Maybe I have to reevaluate my opinion on melee players and their moral standing.
Oh no.
Wow.
I think it's a
that
PM
was
player. I
death.
think it's PM player.
This guy knows how to crack.
Do you think at one point there'll be a Rivals 2 demo for free download and people can test it? I could see them doing it again. Probably not consistently. I could see them doing it for like a week kind of thing. But I don't think you would do it with, like, unless a special thing comes out with it. Because they already did a big week-long demo before the game came out. Little Mac, yeah. Little Mac would also totally be like that kind of character. Except Little Mac might not even be good enough for it. I feel like Alt Bowser almost.
All over you, bro.
Grab wedge. Oh, that's it.
Oh, well, you can just do it
Oh,
on Daddy.
how did I turn on captions?
You're dead.
Dude,
And on
Daddy,
down here.
oh my
Craig.
god. That-
Maybe
I'm saying-
like a week of a major, the week.
The
Majors don't push sales as nearly as much as people think. Dan has said that only one tournament has ever actually like shown up as a blip on their tournaments. Push sales in the long run, but it's not like, oh, I watched this tournament and I'm gonna download it the same day. Apparently Genesis 4 was the only time that like he could see that peak happen. So I don't think they would do it for a major. The week in new character, I feel like the new character is enough promo in itself. You would want to do a demo for like a lull, wouldn't you? Okay, I think it's a PM.
That was a river.
I'm locking in PM.
It was a good dash dance too. Like a
Yeah.
clean one.
Oh, what's up, Dojo?
I'm gonna say,
It's melee, it's
I'm
melee.
gonna lock in PM.
I'm gonna say PM.
You bought
No,
Rivals 1 the
no,
day
no,
after going to Gommel. I mean, people do, but like from Dan himself, it is the like, it's not a huge notable bump. Esports and tournaments are advertising, but they're more advertising in the long run of like, oh, I've seen this at like 7 different tournaments. I should check it out finally. Dude, all the homies are in chat. For anybody who's tuning in, this is a video that Nouns Esports put up with June, Aklo, Cody, and Plup. They're playing against 4 different players. I think 4 different players, each from Melee, PM, Rivals, and Ultimate, but in Rivals 2. And they're trying to guess just based on the playstyle what game the person's from and who it is. Stillo Yango, yo, Wisely, good to see you stream and hope to see you at future tournaments. Yeah, I'll definitely be at future stuff. Thank you. I think next up, unless something weird happens with Frosties and I'm able to go last minute, I think next for me will be Genesis. For like out of state, larger national kind of stuff.
It's melee. It's melee.
Me and June only locked in the same. I locked in PM too.
I think it's
And
PM.
I'm not gonna lie,
It's PM.
you can dash ins, but those guys, they don't really dash ins.
Yes, they do, Aklo.
So that was a
Aklo, how are you now a huge Melee elitist? You play PM. You started with PM. Come on.
good friend of mine.
And you're also-
Adam, who
wait.
was a top 50
Armada.
Rivals of Aether
God
player.
damn it.
It was rival.
Wait, who?
Adam, who
I'm locking PM. Who is it?
so that was a good friend of mine, Adam, who was a top
Armada.
50 Rivals of Aether player.
God damn it.
It was Rivals 1.
It was a Rivals 1 player?
Oh, I should've-
He was-
I thought so for a second.
He was also a Crag main in Rivals 1. He was one of the top Crag players.
Okay.
Who was it?
Okay, so that's why he knew what he was
He
doing.
just said Adam. What was the tag? Adam G Match? Was it? Rivals of Aether top 50. He said he was top 15. So I'm going to 20 through. This might not be for this season, though. Who could this be? MSB is the only one I'm seeing in the recent top 50. Oh, top 50, not top 15. Oh. Got it. I'm looking very... I know that it's not showing on stream for a sec. I'm so... Why wouldn't he just say the tag? All right, one sec. Sorry, we're on a side tangent now. We're trying to find who this is. The problem is I'm looking at the last year's top 50, and who knows if they were when they were top 50. My Marisa will be waiting? Hell yeah. I actually played a bunch of Street Fighter this last week, finally, and it made me really happy. Because it had been a hot minute since I'd been able to play a good amount of Street Fighter. I played a decent amount of Street Fighter at Platfight, which was really funny. I played with Rel, the photographer. Who could this be? Adam. I don't remember an Adam that just had the tag Adam. December RCS 9th. I couldn't go to wins on MSB, JLND, Refrain, and Scrup. It used to be Adam GMAJ. Okay. That name does ring a bell. Just Adam by itself is the one that didn't. I just bought Street Fighter 6, and I remember that every time I pick it up, I don't have a good controller. I mean, a bunch of top players just playing pad, just like PlayStation, or like whatever you can play on at home. I play on a leverless, but Street Fighter is my most played game of last year. It is. I am absolutely working on a video that's about what it's been like learning fighting games from a platform fighter player, or as a platform fighter player. The video is just taking a long time. Rank 48, season 6. Got it. Okay. 2,200. That's a lot. Dang. I mean, I know that you have a lot. I didn't know it was that many. I think I'm closing in on like 400, which, considering it's the first traditional fighting game I've put a lot of time into, that is a lot for me, and it's also a lot for 1 year, basically, or a year and a half. It still is more hours than I have in Rivals 2 and a lot of other games. All right, I didn't know there was just a Crag player just named Adam. Their name is Michael, which just makes it funnier. All right, sick. I got baited. It makes me wonder how many Rivals players play in hitboxes. If you mean just like hitbox style controller, like mine, a lot. If you mean like actually a hitbox with the fewer buttons, this isn't a hitbox, but like this layout, not nearly as many. All right, back to video. I don't think anybody in chat got that one, right? Kirby Fighters got you into traditional fighters. That's crazy. That's cool, but that's really funny. I've never heard someone say that. Also, I thought that was more of a plat fighter. I guess they didn't platforms, but whatever. All right. So nobody in chat got points. I'm still
kinda
one.
cragging all over me.
You did get cracked.
I've still only got
Don't look
one.
at don't look at this name. I'm fighting Swag Crag 1403.
Okay, they did get 4 crags.
Another crag?
Why Crag?
Dude, come on.
They got 4 crags so that you can't guess just based on
Oh,
character.
Swag crag 1403. Pretty crazy.
Because you know that if it was Fleet, we'd all be like, ah, it's an alt player.
Seattle server, looking like a West Coaster. Jumping all over the place.
Today you found out you
Really
can
doesn't
charge
like that.
Eliana's side B? Yes.
I don't blame
Big
you.
Yes,
jumps,
you can.
Big jumps, corner camping.
Melee's the only
I want
game
that
we
shit out
haven't
here.
seen yet.
Oh, did Wave Dash
Do we
shield? That's
did
something.
do we think they only do one from each game, or is that gaming the system too hard on my end? Guys, I was really good at standardized tests back in high school, and it was purely for things like that. I just understood the like, well, they're probably not going to do this.
Oh. I feel like.
You think they're not doing any
I feel
melee?
like
They just said
a
melee to
native
throw
Rivals
people
1
off.
player would have known Crack Recover well enough to not just do that.
Because we've gotten
Yeah.
PM,
It's
ult,
a
and now
seasoned
Rivals
Crack
1.
veteran.
What if this is the throw off? What if this is just the melee player playing?
What if this
Crag?
is just Joey?
This guy does seem like on his back foot a lot. It seems like it's hard for him to get back into.
Okay,
the-
when they say Joey, they mean
That being
Lucky.
said, but-
Since we have now talked about the PM player Joey as well, and it got very confusing in chat.
Maybe.
This Maple makes me realize,
saying.
yeah, Plups Maple is the best neutral I've ever seen.
Now that I
This
think about it,
person recovery is not.
Plups
Not
Plups Maple straight up is the best
now that I
Maple
think
neutral
about
I've
it,
ever
I'm the only
seen.
one who lost to my
I said that at LACS as well. It doesn't have the punish game fully down. It's good. It's just not like
Crack could survive a nuclear war. Use all this
it's not
God,
like
wait.
Elkies or
Crack to log in.
oh my god, why am I suddenly blanking? What's his tag?
Yeah, he is bug themed.
It kind of looks like one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a. I think
Anyways.
he's a Goliath
down
beetle.
smash?
He's a Goliath.
I don't know who I don't
Yeah.
That's what he
I
does.
keep thinking it's melee, but I think I'm overthinking it.
Just down smash. At least go to the other side.
Wait. Yeah, no, this skin it looks like a Goliath beetle too.
This is the
Maybe
Goliath Beetle skin.
skin.
Junebug is now just talking about the etymology of the animals and not
This is a
the
three stock.
player.
I hate 3 stocks. I can't say Quattro. And Trace just sounds so much worse.
Trace,
Don't
Trace,
say
Trace,
that.
No, it doesn't.
This sounds horrible.
Trace.
Who is this? All I know is that Plup's messing him up.
Quattro sounds so much better.
Have you seen
So much
PPMD's
more
Maple?
impactful.
No. I know. I don't think this
It'd
is
be cool
all.
if we played one stock. 'Cause we
I,
could-
I think the movement and some of like I've seen shield stops, I've seen crazy item stuff. I don't think it's. I think we're on another Rivals.
Oh no. What is?
I think we're on another Rivals player with the movement tech and the item play.
Oh, too. But I don't even know anything anymore, you know? I feel like I've guessed so many of these wrong.
Doing some Wavelands.
Oh my
I'm
god.
playing this an alt player. I'm locking in my guess.
I'm locking in alt too. Yeah.
This could just be like a
I don't think
melee
it's alt.
Also, this person, if I told
They're
you that they
moving-
were
their
coming back,
movement's
they went to
way
ledge,
too
but
much.
If you're an alt player and you're used to ledge trumping, it makes sense that you would go to ledge thinking that's your default habit. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
melee
I'm safe.
players go to ledge between stocks.
No. Like their recovery was bad because they,
Oh,
were,
okay,
they just
okay,
used their
yeah, I see
resources
what
to
you're
go to ledge, but it's like you don't do that.
I
But
think
alt
Cody's
players use
overthinking
ledge
it.
trump.
I think all the alt players I know that are
Maybe
playing
they're playing
Rivals
Crack,
are
it's like similar
still
to
good
Minecraft,
at.
so you build
They
blocks
learned
off
very
of
quickly how
it.
Ledge Hog
I
works.
see it, man.
He'll be an alt
He's like,
items
"My
guy. He could
blocks
be.
Must be top tier, and they are right.
Brawl because of the item stuff. That just makes me think PM.
Rocks are always top tier.
The use of rock is what makes me think it's Rivals. I think Rivals 1 players are still better at rock for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, so the last Crag had really good movement, and Rivals players, I think, can have really good movement.
Brawl plays good movement, melee plays good movement. This person's kind of jumping around, a little scared, a little bit on the back foot.
Do you think it could be
I
a
don't
melee
agree,
player
Cody.
Or not really?
No, I'm logging in.
No.
I think the movement's better than you're saying.
Ultimate as well.
Yeah. Alt.
When will the next
Yeah,
balance
and
patch? January
So far,
23rd? I
don't
mean,
see
we're
them,
getting
like,
a big
overly
one on the
like a neutral, only,
21st.
like, in
That's
between
just the
stocks, which is
character
what ultimate players
for
do.
Edois. They've said there's going to be a monthly
Yeah.
balance patch.
Yeah.
or like
And
there's
I'm
2
gonna say,
a month.
I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna say this is.
There's going to be a large balance patch and then a like smaller one.
Wait, isn't Wisely
The
a
6th,
GM player?
sure.
Yeah, never mind.
Yo.
Wait,
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 he's
isn't
not-
Wisely a
I'm gonna say this is wise.
I didn't know I was in this video. What? June. June guesses me.
And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna say this is wisely, the commentator. Wait,
Wait,
he's
isn't
not-
Wisely a GM player?
Yeah, never mind.
Yo, got some
I'm
beef
gonna
with
say-
Wisely, huh?
No. I thought that was old commentator. I was my brain was thinking commentator.
Okay.
Who's the
Also,
old commentator?
if they did guess me, I think no matter which game it is, you other than alt, if it's an alt player, you don't get it.
Welcome to the third dimension.
But also, I play fours.
I'm gonna say
Okay, Breezy.
I don't.
no. Wait,
Why do they think
Yo,
it's a
Coney,
commentator?
What if it's Coney?
Tony plays
Wait,
Lost.
did the
My
person
brain was
say it's a commentator? Why are they guessing commentary?
Yeah, and so far I don't see them like wavelengthing too much in neutral, only like in between stocks, which is what ultimate players do too.
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go hard.
bad.
I'm gonna say this is wisely, the commentator.
Wait,
he's
isn't
not-
Wisely a GM player?
Yeah, never mind.
Yo, got some
I'm
beef
gonna
with
say-
Wisely, huh?
No. I
I'm
thought
not
that
gonna
was old commentator. I was my brain was thinking commentator.
Oh, it literally is just June gets everyone thinking it's on a commentator. That's funny.
Welcome to the third dimension.
It's not at all.
I'm gonna say
Okay, Breezy.
no.
No,
No.
no.
Yo, Coney, what if it's Coney?
Tony plays Lost.
Coney plays locks,
Oh,
and he's
What was the paying?
better
West
than that.
Coast?
It was West Coast for sure.
All right, I will say E. I'll say E.
No way. We got EE on here, bro.
There's
Hold
no
on,
way
wait,
it's
Matt,
EE.
Maybe we got E.
I don't think so. I'm going old though.
I'm going alt. I got
Okay. I think we're on Rivals 1 again. I think we're on Rivals 1 again. That's my guess. Callie is saying alt. Quick, chat, get your guesses in. Now's the time. I think we're Rivals 1. I could definitely see it being alt though. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
I got like an alt. Yeah, it's alt. All right, who was it?
So that was top 100 melee Yoshi main egg money.
That was Egg Money? The Melee Yoshi. That would explain the very weird movement then. I got baited because Melee Yoshi does weird stuff. And has to use shield in a strange way and everything else. SSK with the... I think Yoshi doesn't exist. It shouldn't count.
It makes sense that you're not dashing and you're jumping so much.
Yeah.
It makes sense that it's a Yoshi.
Play Yoshi. I mean, yes.
He didn't get it.
Maybe he feels the freedom of that he can
Maybe
find.
I love Egg Money. Egg Money's so nice. Egg Money's a very good person.
Liberated.
I
This is the hardest
never
one
would have
ever.
guessed Egg Money in a
I
million
thought you
years.
guessed almost everything wrong.
We got. Wait, did we all get the Stango one right? Or did
No, I was contrarian.
Yeah.
I will
I
say
only got one out of the
I came
four.
with a
I'm
lot of
surprised.
biases on what players would play
I thought I'd get
based
at
on,
least.
like, the
I thought I'd
gameplay.
get like 3 or 4 of them.
Watching that, I was just like kind of impressed at how good people are at Rivals 2 now.
All right.
Because those
Oh.
scenes notoriously.
That's a different video that I want to watch with you guys, but it's also an hour and a half, so not right now. All right. Well, we all got. What's the highest amount of points anybody got, though? I only got 1, which is a lot worse than I expected. I thought that I would at least get 2. I was thinking I'd get 3. 1 and 4, same as when you watched. Got it. I got all of them, and you're not lying. Okay. 2. Did anyone get 3? Any 3s in chat? Any 3s or any 4s? Any YouTube in chat? Oh, why is chat off slightly? Hello? Chat, why are you all like slightly to the You guys are all slightly off the screen now. What happened? Y'all are honest? I hope my chat's honest. There we go. I don't know how that happened. All right. Oh, the entire thing got pushed off to the side. That's why. Weird. So now I have to move you guys... Oh, wrong thing. I have to move you guys back. There we go. You got 3 of the Yoshi threw you off. Yoshi really threw me off. That one absolutely got me. One of my biggest complaints about Eliana is that you can't do anything out of her upbeat super committal. Yeah, but you also can fly. You don't have a double jump. You just have a mech that floats through the air. The up B is supposed to be super committal. If you have to up B, there's a chance you die. Also, you can use it to kill people with the mech dropping, but that's a different thing. Like that's kind of Ellie's whole thing. Is usually I'm playing to try to get Ellie to have to use her up special. All right. Since it's already after 11, I don't know if we're going to have time for MvCI. I wanted for sure do some of the Rivals 2. I might be able to play... I'll do Rivals 2. We'll at least boot up MvCI. Because we're Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond. Beyond is the new... It's basically Project M for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Fully renovates all of the art style, music, rebalances a bunch of stuff. And I never played the original, so I'm really excited. I'll do both. I just probably won't have time to do like the 2025 planning stuff that I wanted to. Let's do some Rivals 2 right now, though. Let's go up there. Seems sick, but I'm bad at tag games. I mean, me too, but that's, part of the fun is learning. All right. In Rivals, kind of wanted to do 2 things. One was last time I streamed, we were working on getting Locks to level 50. So I will just do a bit more of that in general. Right now, Locks is at I think what I finished stream was at 6. Now Locks is 20. And then I also want to do, the last time I did this was before 4s came out. I want to do an actual Iron Man on stream, but in casual mode, not in ranked mode. Ranked would be way too hard. And I kind of want to just do an Iron Man every time a new character comes out. Or at least when it feels like there's enough. I think that'd be pretty sick. And oh, that's the wrong thing. Why is it showing Twitter? There we go. That's video game. What time zone? I am in Central Time. Twitter time, exactly. Okay. Shall we do a game with the Locks in ranked to get... Just got 7th at a decent-sized event. Nice! There you go. There you go. I mean, when I stream, I usually go a little late because I know so many people are West Coast. But I also want to start just streaming way earlier in general, so that when I'm like, oh, I did a 4-hour stream or a 3-hour stream, it's like, and it's 7 o'clock, and I still have the evening to chill. All right, so the Lox is level 25 now, and I've hit some really dumb stuff. Level 25 and up to 950 MMR, and pretty steadily climbing last time I played. A lot of the lock stuff was finally starting to click. Level 0 Rester. I'm going to get everybody to level 50. So there's... And it's... I have to be playing them when I'm streaming on ranked so that people can see the, like, MMR fluctuation of what it's like to, like, relearn characters. Oh. Why am I on 4 rollback right now? Come on. We tech. Oh, God, they held out. Why did that work? Pretty sure you're facing a Wi-Fi Andy? I might be. Oh, Esoteric. Are you the Esoteric I know from Smash? I see Fight FGC in your name, and I don't know if you played fighting games, and I just was not aware. I've done multiple pummels now. We're gonna regular pummel next. Oh, God. All right. Originally from NRS MK? Hell yeah. Ah, shoot. How have they guessed every single time? Okay, that's how I thought I got it. They're not teching. Not consistently, at least. Let's go out. I missed my tech! And everyone dies to that. Why did I go that direction? I was not sure if I'd get up high enough. I was not sure if that worked either. They have gotten so many 50-50s. I should just throw on some of these, but I do like getting the... I think going for pummel, at least in my opinion, it feels worth it as locks with some of the like chain grab stuff you can get. I thought I died. I thought I was dead. Ha! Alright. I respect it. I've hit them with special get up like 12 times in a row. We were actually talking about MK earlier. We were talking about the fact that Mortal Kombat 11 is doing better right now, according to Steam charts, than Mortal Kombat 1, which is, from the outside looking in, crazy, but I know that's been all big talk. lately. For the Iron Man, playing through every character, I'm gonna say the Iron Man isn't just going to be playing through every character. I need to beat them in a row. I can't just win with a character and then move on. I have to be in a row, so I might not be able to win tonight. I should have done up throw. I'm also gonna make it random character. Like I'm not gonna be able to choose on the set. I did that last time, and I think it made it a little too easy. On a because then I could counterpick people a little bit. I'm gonna just straight up set up a wheel. Let RNG tell me what character I need to play. I didn't use that move at all in the last game, so I'm hoping to throw him off now. Off the top? No. How did I get sent flying there? Come on. Don't play with me. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Oh, I'm getting messed up on the stock, though. I thought that I could get there fast enough, but I guess not with that. Weird. I needed to not pummel there. I was hoping that the range would get me. I have never seen forwarder send at that angle. There we go. There we go. We cleaned it up. I didn't mean to be reverse that. I ran away. They roll out a lot. They roll out a lot. That killed at 70. That killed at 70 after hit. I just need to wait it out. I need to just drop down. I thought I could ledge dash on shield. Okay. I think my recovery's better. I don't trust doing the jank pick just based on recovery. I keep getting hit. Come on. Whee! I didn't mean to forward throw. Yeah, alright. I did the world's most obvious recovery, thinking it was a mix-up because I hadn't done it yet. There's a lot of elephants tonight? That is every night. When you were saying that you thought that there was a lot of Zetters, and I was like, you are crazy. It is because of this character. I should not have gone for that. I did not need to throw that stock away. I just... Why? Why did I do that? What happened? Why did I drop? What happened? I just dropped from legend. I don't know what I was trying to input. I was going to do the Iron Man. I'm not losing last stock on an SD and just being like, nope. Nope. Last stock SD, we run it back. I cannot. I'm really happy that I'm doing the get every character to level 50. But there are times like that where I'm like, I just want to play my main. I've seen Awesome Nick before. The name rings a bell. Flindo, this is what I was talking about. It is just all elephants everywhere. Also, hello, Awesome Nick. I was wondering, I was like, the name seems familiar. I forgot that you were somebody we literally ran into before. I'm still on the getting every character to 50 and still on locks. I just SD'd last stock against somebody else, so. Oh, not what I intended. Especially because I definitely styled and did not need to. I didn't mean to do that. The Rivals event I had had like 50%, and it was Evil Nardwar. Yeah. Everyone that's like, this character's trash, I think you are all crazy. I think the character's hard. Character's still fine. If 50% of the player base is playing Locks, then we can't be like, man, Locks is just too bad. No one will play the game anymore. Like, obviously, that's not a reason to not buff a character. But, like, yeah, my like learning locks, getting to level 50 has been like half lockses. I'm just learning the mirror really well. He's better in turning than online? Yes. because he's a consistent character, even if he's not as strong. Oh. Heavies usually get a buff from online. I mean, yes. But they also get a buff from just like, this character's hard to play, but they hit like a truck. Or this character's fairly simple to play, I guess. Because simple to play and like strong are two different things. Like Ganon in Melee is very simple to play. That doesn't mean Ganon's good. Lox doesn't have a lot of kill options. You are smoking crack. This character has so many kill options. What are you talking about? This character is only kill options. And if they roll, I win. Nope, I thought that would kill. There we go. His areas don't kill other than back air, then back air them. Or neutral special them. Or hit them with 3 different forward airs off stage. Fair strings. Down air is the strongest spike in the game. Up air is the only one that doesn't kill. Yeah. I will be nice to my chat. I'm not the kind of person who's going to yell at my chat a lot. But if you come in here, and Flinda, you're a regular, so I know that you're not like being aggressive, but that's the telling me Lox doesn't have any kill options. It's just like, what are you talking about? This character doesn't have a neutral. He does have every kill option. Okay. GG's. Outplayed. Nope, I still disagree against the K rule Ganondorf, everything like that. Sure, you don't have Ganondorf's forward air, but you do have actual neutral too. Oh, I missed the tech. Yep. Like, that is just a Rival's engine thing, not a this character is weak thing. Is you have to combo into the kill move. You're naming characters that don't even have to combo into them. They just, the move is there, and it is both their neutral option and their kill. Like, Ganon Fair is both his best spacing tool and his kill move. But, like, look at what I'm doing with back air right now. I missed. If that had worked, people would be singing my praises. Ha! I mean, everyone wants to combo into kills. It's just you can just get the stray hits easier with those characters. I like the idea. He hasn't gone for side special in a bit. It's also a lot of spot dodges that I should just be calling out by waiting. Yep. You remember watching Wisely PM content like 10 years ago? That's crazy. Because I did not have a whole lot of content. I had like one podcast briefly that I did like 7 episodes for or something. And I still do PM content. It's just Rivals obviously is getting updates. Oh yeah, okay, that literally is the podcast I was talking about. That's sick. Nope. Come on. Do something I can parry. You have been. I'm not dying to that yet, and you're not doing down throw. I almost challenged it for no reason. There we go. There we go. As a Melee outsider, did PM content. Oh, I didn't see Norbar. I didn't see that. Hi, fan of the YouTube content. You come from mostly Rivals 1 or PM or Ult? Melee, maybe? Actually, all of them except for Ult. I've commentated top 8 at Nationals for Rivals 1 and for PM. I did top 16 for Melee at Platfight. I did top 16 at Supernova for Melee. I've been playing Melee and PM were my first tournaments. So I did those. Thank you for all the follows. Leffens Visa, Go Time, Controller Head, Norbar. Thank you. Been seeing your new Surgeon, super liking it. Thank you. I will still be making content for all of the other games that I do too. That's why like I've had videos that are like my Space Animals video, which is just all of the games that I play. If you've been around and I just didn't know, I have been. Yeah. It's less that I've been around and you didn't know, and more of like Melee. I just never as big as the Spacey video is so nice. Thank you. I'm really happy with the content I've been able to make that is for the entire genre, because I don't think anyone's doing that right now. The way that people do that for like fighting games and for other stuff. Been loving the Rivals 2 content. Was surprised at how much I learned. Thank you. Yes, the hockey nut throne is so good. So I'm trying to make my channel and even my stream a space for a lot of plat fighters, but also like, dude, I've been playing a ton of Street Fighter this year, and I definitely am going to be talking about that. So, but it's mainly going to be a hub for plat fighters, and then like a couple other places that I do. But basically, if it's a plat fighter with wave dashing, I've at least checked it out. Watch me do something really dumb. Oh, I messed up. So it is, that actually did make it dumb. But yeah, I've been doing stuff for all of the games for almost 8 years for all of them now. It's just Rivals 2, because I was one of the only people doing stuff for Rivals 1 on that sort of level. Rivals 2 just immediately became a thing that's kind of started popping off a bit more. Which I expected, in a way. Like, I did Genesis top 8 for Rivals 1 last year. But I also did top 8 at some PM majors last year, and still probably played Melee more than all of those in the last year. Until Rivals 2, which has taken up my life. Which I knew it would. That movement felt so sick, and that I didn't do a thing. It's nice playing not an elephant ditto. If anybody doesn't know, I'm getting every character to level 50, and right now it's Locks. I've done it with 4s. Force is my actual main now. Can't up be there. 2D fighter, non-fighter. Wait, you don't like the name traditional fighter? Yeah, I don't either, but the problem is they're not all 2D. Like, there's Tekken. This person's not gonna learn. I've done regular pummel every single... I've not tried to special pummel yet. I should parry that. There we go. What was that death thing? Did you main forcing one? I main Oriing one, so my main's never coming back, unfortunately. I still think that there's a good chance I main a character that's just not in the game yet, like just a brand new character. Force is fun. Force is the most fun for me out of everybody. Another regular pummel for the road. Oh, I like it. I thought they were going to do the triple jab. All right. I see we are just playing super aggro. Let me down, please. Nope. I thought he was going to pull a rock. Or pull a pillar. That's what I was trying to get ready for. Nope. DI out. Jump. There we go. There we go. I didn't until I watched your video in plat. That's really funny. That's really funny. And meanwhile, I'm hearing gold because I'm learning a new character, and... As a Melee player watching Cake play Rivals 1, or Cake and Rivals 1 playing Force, and I was like, how can you like this game if you can't see the screen? I'm ready. I'm gonna be making my, like, how Forsburn works video soon. And I'm fully ready for the number of people that are like, how do they do? Because the number of times I've seen people ask in Rivals 1 and 2 of like, how does smoke work if you're not playing online? Because they assume that smoke is only online and only on the opponent and not on both. And I'm like, no, you also can't see you. It's just easier because you're the one doing it. So many people assume that it is a like one-sided thing. Oh, and now you are a Force player? That's so funny. I wonder how many special pummels I can still, or regular pummels I can still do. Another one? Well, okay, I just didn't hit the button that time. There's another. I've not done a special pummel yet. I really just wanted to kill them straight up. Oh, I finally missed the DI on it. But yeah, I'm also fully ready for the first time I like... A lot of the videos that I've made have been for multiple games or just Rivals 2 for a bit. And there's going to be a point where I'm like, I made a video that's just about Melee again, which I've made this year. But it was before Rivals 2 came out. I'm sure I'm going to have people that are like, you're doing videos for multiple games? And it's like, yeah. Box at the top. This is so funny. At this point, I'm just very invested in how many regular pummels I can get in a row. Yeah, a fighting game that has uneven info would be very weird. You'd have to have, like, a dual monitor setup at every single setup for a local. Thank you. Please. Oh, okay. I was like, how long can I hit you before you get stuck? I messed up. Nope. I thought I had ice. Alright, they keep doing the down throw. Nope. Come on, dude. Alright, you still got that part, but you didn't get me with the pillar cheese before then. Core 8 plat fighters. I'm gonna be... My dream, my ideal, is somewhere in between, like, Sajam and Maximilian and Core 8, except for a lot more with platform fighters. Like, different styles, different types of people. I do have stuff that I'm uploading soon that is just straight up, like, streamer. It's about, like, what it was like being at LACS, that kind of stuff. But I will never stop doing, like, the video essays, and those are, like, the things that I'm really passionate about. But it's also, the reason for the Sajam stuff is Sajam, like, is always very clear on these are the games he's enjoying right now, even though you're also expecting him to upload, like, here's a video on Tekken. Even if you're like, well, mainly he's doing Street Fighter currently. I messed up. Okay, I need to focus, or else I'm gonna lose, and we are gonna try to do the... There we go. Hell yeah. Only 2 games have rollback? Wait, what 2 game? I think there is an audience, it's just no one's done it. Yeah. Before this, everyone's only done, like... And that's not an issue with them. But everyone's only done, like, here's just melee, or just ult, or just whatever. And, like, I don't really enjoy ult, so I only use ult in examples when it's like, this is rarely relevant. But I also don't want to make fun of ult, either. It's just not for me. I didn't mean to do that, but that works. Yeah, I both hits to that wrong. I need to just hold out. I need to just hold out. And that's why that's a little scary, though. Nope. Yeah. All right, let's focus. I'm surprised both hits of that missed. Didn't kill. There we go. Not the way I thought it would kill, but we got there. Okay, now we go for some cheese that we haven't gone before. The Brain Destroyer. And then we go back to the same cheese. Okay, fine. No, good. Why do I keep getting... Why couldn't I hold out there? Dang. All right. I wasn't focused enough. I dropped that. I started playing more focused, but only in, like, the last stock and a half. P plus HDR and Rivals 2. Are you an Illinois player by any chance? It sounds like an Illinois lineup if I've ever heard one. I also want to just do a stream West Coast. All right. I have not been able to get HDR to work, and I think that's such an interesting game, even if I wouldn't play it competitively. Like, it's not for me competitively, but I do think it's really interesting from a game design perspective, and I just can't get the game to work on my computer. If someone was able to set it up for me, I would definitely do a stream and then like a video of just like talking about the game design and exploring that. Because I think that's cool. I'm just... I also don't really play a whole lot competitively anymore anyways. Like, I haven't entered the last, like, 3 majors I've went to at all. Because I've been so busy with, like, I'm usually doing, like, at least 10... I think at Platfight I did 15 hours of commentary. Because I'm usually hired for multiple games. So I'm usually doing like at least 10 hours of commentary, and I'm now in the last like 2 that I've been filming things. So I've been usually doing like 10 hours of commentary and filming stuff for YouTube, whether it's my own channel or at Platfight I was hired. So at Platfight I was actually on staff. So I was like filming interviews with people and doing a bunch of different things. Is this the right one? No. What is the one I'm looking for? There it is. That's so tiring. Yeah, but it's what I enjoy. It is very tiring, but I'm now at the spot where I'm hired for enough stuff, and my rate has gone up. Oh, 1080. Thank you for the follow. My rate has gone up because I'm usually doing like top 8s now, where I'm hired for a lot of different things. Where like I do consider it a job when I'm there, and that is like part of it. I think HDR is the most similar to Rivals 2. I've heard that. I've definitely heard that. All right, 1 second. I'm just doing this so I can not blank on what characters are in the game, because we're gonna do the Iron Man now. Zetterburn, Claren, Locks, Craig, Maypole, Rano, Fours, Raster, Fleet, and Orcane. All right. And I'm just going to do this. We're going to be on unranked, and I have to win. Okay, 1 sec. So I'm going to be doing an Iron Man. I know that I played a lot more just ranked of Locks than I expected because I got into a groove. We're going to be doing an Iron Man. It is not just I have to win with every character. This is going to be a hardcore Iron Man. I have to win with every character in a row. And before when I've done this, the last time I did it was before Fours even was out. I was able to pick which character I started with, so I was able to like save my mains for the end. I think that's too easy. Mainly because I was able to beat this within a day. I didn't need to do more than 1 stream. It took a bit, but didn't need to do more than 1 stream. So we're going to be using a randomizer wheel. Can we run predictions? I don't know if I have any mods in... I beat it before Fours came out. And it was before Ranked existed. I'm also not doing this in Ranked. This is too hard for Ranked. Unless I beat it anyways, and then maybe I'll do a Ranked version next time. I want to do this. I kind of think it'd be fun to do this every time a new character comes out. Or I don't know, maybe I do it once a year, and it's like, oh, there's 4 new characters. It just got way harder. You're underselling how wild that is. I really think that I am good at random. The problem is the reason I'm not doing true just playing random, one, I don't want to get certain characters, but also I have to switch tags for like Raster. Is there a YouTube video? No, because I did it and then 4s came out like the day after, and I just like, I don't want to deal with that. Everyone was also ass in the beta, that too. I think players are going to be better now, but I'm also, like, my locks is at like 950. It was at 1,000 2 days ago, and then I lost a bunch, which is like still top 10% in the game. I know it's still gold, but plat is top 6%, which I do need to make a video reminding everybody of that. So like, if my random locks I've been playing for like 2 weeks and is not a main is still like top 10% in the world, I feel good about this. All right. Remind everyone of the ranks. Yeah, well, it's because it's the questions that I get the most. Like, I'm always asked. Like, hey, like, what's up with this? Like, what's up with whatever? Silver players aren't bad either. No, in fact, you can be better than 50% of the player base and be in silver. Like, that's how it goes. Like, the fact that plat is top 6% in the game, when, like, people think that getting masters in Street Fighter is a big deal, which it is. But that's top 10% in the game. And then once you're at a, like, competitive, like, pro level, then it's like, oh, you need to be, like, 1800 MR or, like, whatever, and that's different. Yeah, when we get ranked, I was plat in beta and I was struggling to keep gold. I was plat in beta, and now I probably would be plat with 4s, but I've tanked my rank a lot through streaming because I just don't, like, focus enough while I'm streaming, and I'm too willing to switch characters and stuff like that. After I do this getting every character to 50, though, I do want to go back and do a real attempt at seeing where my main would actually place. I feel like I'm probably in plat, though. I got Diamond super easy and Rivals 1 on him and need to be humbled. I mean, to be fair, Rivals 1's ranked was weird, and it was... Everyone was able to get to, like, the top 3 ranks of, like, plat, diamond, master, and then it was really hard to... Because, like, bronze through gold was really easy because you couldn't D-rank kind of stuff. This game is hard? Yeah, this game is hard. Because there's way more people playing, too. Street Fighter Masters barely, like, top 20. Last I looked, it was top 10%. Maybe it's not anymore. Maybe it's not anymore. It definitely was top 10% for a bit, though. All right. Let's see here. Okay. I can do Rana. I was worried I'd get Force first. %25% for actual players. This rank reset, not overall. Interesting. Okay. I was worried I'd get 4s right away because I want to save my main for, like, I just need to clutch this out kind of thing. Hide choice. Display capture off. Let's run it. I might not have time to play MvCI B tonight. I really wanted to, but then I started streaming like an hour and a half later than I expected because stuff was just hard. Whoa, thank you for the sub. I'm not used to that being a sub alert, and I get, because the video is the same, but the... What was I gonna say? The, oh, thank you. Thank you, Norbor. The audio of everyone at LACS chanting my name was new as of today. Because I've been meaning to do that for forever. Thank you for the subs. Why am I suddenly blanking? It's... Oh, it's because I'm in... There we go. Casual. Casual Rano. Let's run it. It's also funny that, like, my thing on like, my sub notification is icy stuff. And I've had people that are like, why is it Ice Climbers and not... I'm like, 'cause Rivals 2 didn't exist when I made all of them, and I still do a lot. I still do a lot of... I should have, like, follow be one game and sub be another game, like that kind of thing. Right now, they're all Ice Climbers. Does it consider... I don't know. Yeah, ranked is by character in Street Fighter 6. All right, I have to win a set against each person. Okay. I've heard that people in casual can actually be pretty good, though. Okay, I could have parried so much of this already. I'm willing to just get info right now. Okay, it's a lot of fireball, and if I can punish that, I'll be fine. I need to play more grounded and just parry. I didn't mean to jump. There we go. This person feels decent other than I think they're too fireball happy, but that also might be because I'm not punishing it. Oh, I'm so bad at the tongue sling. That I'm really gonna have to work on. God, I might lose the first one. Luckily, it is a set. Oh my God, I got mixed. It wasn't a factor, but I'm gonna blame the stage. God, he's actually, the fireballs have started getting a lot smarter too. He's only throwing fireballs when I'm in the air. Usually send one casual before hitting ranked. I am a maniac and I just immediately go into ranked. And then I lose right away and I'm like, what happened? There we go. Playing on box? Yes. Once I got him to slow down for a sec, this got easier. I tried to grab you. Also tried to grab you. I feel like the stage theoretically is decent for me in this matchup because of edge guarding stuff, but Lord, if I know the flowchart on this stage right now. They think they're clean. I thought they were going to tomahawk. Yeah. We'll be fine on a different stage, I think. We'll be fine on a different stage. Any particular reason you prefer it? How long did it take to become proficient? I prefer it because I literally would not be able to play without being on box. I switched because I started getting really, really intense hand pain up and down my arm. I can play on like casual games on controller, but if I play about like half an hour of Melee on a controller, I immediately, like, I start feeling it again. I don't know what it is. Like, it's not arthritis, it's not whatever, it's just, it's hard. So I switched to box during the pandemic. And then later on, I had wrist surgery for an unrelated reason, but now I really can't play on a controller. But yeah, any game with like high APM, I wasn't able to play Nick All-Star 1 when it was like like had its moment in the sun, because that game, even on box, the APM was so high that I was having hand pain. Wait, Flindo, I know you're trolling me, but you still can be nice, too. You don't have to troll me. But yeah, Nick All-Star 1 with the parry stuff was so high APM. Or not the parry, the, oh my god, what was it? The air dash stuff that you had to do was so high APM that I got... And I couldn't change the controls in the game well enough. That I had major hand pain. Like, I just couldn't play it. It took me most of the pandemic to switch, but that's also because I was only playing really casually. I just didn't feel the incentive to grind, like, learning a new control type, and just played it, like, on Melee, on Slippy, whatever, just for fun. But then when in-person stuff started coming back, and I went to, like, my first Melee local, and I was like, I am dying because I'm not ledge dashing correctly. It took me maybe, like, 4 months of intense practice, of, not intense, but, like, 15 minutes a day of movement and that kind of thing. But that also ignored the fact that I did, like, by osmosis learn a bunch of stuff just through, like, casually playing, just not being like, I want to do well at locals again, and I want to be able to compete against my friends. I can't lose this. Ooh. Did anybody witness the Thunder's Rain? Yes. I actually commentated main stage for Nick before, because I was asked if I could commentate it before the game even came out. And so that was one of the reasons I was playing it a bunch on launch, is because I knew that I was doing that tournament. Because Mikey, the cheat, was just like, well, you know a lot of different platform fighters, and most people only know, like, 1 or 2. And at the time, I was still doing Melee, PM, Rivals 1. And it was basically this, like, if you need someone to hire... Come on, wait. There we go. No! There we go. I assume you mean multiverses, because it's my chat, and my chat is a lot more... My chat has a lot more platform fighter players than traditional fighters, even though this, before Rivals 2, the last year and a half have been, like, the year of traditional fighters for me. Do you think anyone speedruns GameCube games in the box? I know people speedrun GameCube games in the box. People also apparently speedrun, like, Celeste and other things on the box as well. Alright, I have to win this so I can... This is already harder than I expected my first opponent to be. Oh, I forgot to pick a stage last time. I also wasn't really crouch canceling in the last game. DI out, Sam. Yeah, I think once I started parrying some stuff, he got a lot more wary, which is what I wanted. I'm so upset. Uh-oh. baby's first sling recovery. I haven't been using, like, up air at all. Okay. Honestly, I love that turnaround from him. I should have done anything else. Can I call you Samwise? I would prefer you didn't. That is where the tag comes from, though. From, like, high school friends that called me Sam Wisely. Or Samwise and then Wisely. But, like, I'm not gonna hide my name, but I prefer if people I don't know call me Wisely. But, like, in-person friends, even from the Plot Fighter community, will call me Sam, and that's fine. No. I haven't been using tongue at all. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Yeah. All right, all right, all right. Dang. I'm getting called out super hard. This person's good. Or at least they're decent. Maybe I'm overestimating my Rano, as I've realized that I'm forgetting to do core things. I didn't mean to drop that. Yo, Outcast, thank you. God, can I bring this back? Is the inner timer too long? No, it's that I can't figure out how to kill with this character because I don't play the character. I mean, I know what I should be doing to kill, and the Zetter is trying to style on me. Weird. No. Ah, all right. Bear out of shield and down to... I mean, I was doing those. I was forgetting to, like, use tongue. All right. Unfortunately, we have to restart the Iron Man. Luckily, that person seemed like they were good, and I'm glad we got them right away, and not on the last character. That would have been a lot more frustrating. No, wait. I'm still in the game, aren't I? Back to matchmaking. Okay. Sorry if it was a weird question. I just love Lord of the Rings. No, I totally get that. I like Lord of the Rings, but that ironically is one of the reasons that I switched. Because people were using Samwise as a nickname when I was in like high school, and that was good. That was fun. And I started using that for like online things. And then that became Sam Wisely because Samwise is obviously taken on every online thing. But then I eventually, like, people would start like quoting Lord of the Rings lines to me or like things from the books. I was like, hey, like I've read parts of some of the books and I've seen all of the movies, but I'm not like a mega fan. And I was like, I don't want my tag to be that directly associated with a random fictional thing. I'm glad that it's like a good fictional thing at the very least. So that's when it became Wisely. So it went Samwise, Sam Wisely, and then truncated the beginning. I also wanted a little bit more anonymity, even though I say Sam. Where did my spinner go? There we go. Do you read in your free time? I'm trying to get back into reading more. I used to read all the time. Constantly. But then I got really burnt out. Kind of during college, kind of a little after college. And I'm old. I'm 32 now. But I'm trying to get back into reading more again. You read way more in high school than you do now? Yeah, same. All right. What are we getting? Wait, what is that ad? Claren. All right. Hush Young Gun? His legs cause pain. How Ulrich's life was transformed will move you. Okay. Also, I have ad blocker. I don't know what's going on here. You gotta love the weird ads. Youngin? Ah, I see. Good real, good night, chat. Good night. Levins Visa, do I know you by a different name offline? You've mentioned, like, people that I know. I tried it, and that's how you got back into it during college. I should do that. I have books, like, on my bookshelf that I've been meaning... to read. I should literally just do, like, I'll read 5 pages a day. I'm not trying to even read 10 to 12 a year. All right. It was Claren, right? His legs cause pain is a metal thing. If it was about a fighter in a fighting game. Yes. From the library like 4 months ago. I mean, that's still more recent than me. I mean, if I'm saying like reading full-on books, I still read like articles, and I'll read. I'm doing more reading than just like social media, but it's not. It is not a like slasher. Let's do 3D. I like 3D. Slasher I like the music for, but I'm probably gonna save it. I've never used this color. Blue Moon 64. Oh, the mirror. All right. It is funny because I play in a box. I don't have taunt bound because I accidentally kept using my D-pad and I didn't want to. And now every once in a while I'll play a Ditto and someone will like taunt me and I'll be like, I don't have a way to taunt you back. I missed my dash. Okay. I messed up. I messed up. Okay, when I'm saying I'm old, I don't think I'm old. Alright, we're gonna keep doing special pummel, I guess. But I'm old compared to most people in the plat fighter scenes, for sure. Though it has been one of the nice things about getting into traditional fighters is that it's very normal to go to like a Street Fighter Weekly and be like, nice, I'm playing against it. Like, I'm just playing casuals with our local Geef player who's been playing Geef for 4 games now. And has a wife and kids at home, and this is just like his one hobby that he takes off of for the week. And then you talk to people about actual real life things. Because that is one of my big things about Smash players. Oh, that would have been sick. Is so many Smash people do not have hobbies outside of playing Smash. But yeah, being just normal aged in the Street Fighter community has been very nice. Obviously, you still have some of the young people, but you get the older ones. I don't think this person knows how to approach. Ooh, they were holding out. All right. Oh, no, Weezing, I got that after a bit. I'm minding Tonda's the secret buff. Yeah, it's because of the way my box is set up. Oh, someone was asking earlier. I play on a Rana Digital, although I'm looking at getting a Gram. I like the Rana Digital, but the Gram, the Rana Digital is just a guy who does modding that lives near me. But you have to get his stuff online, and he just drops. And I want to switch to Gram because that's an actual, even though it's only like 2 people, it's a company that has like customer support. And I don't have to rely on just random modder having, like, being able to help me out on a random thing. I want to be able to do that. I also do really just like the product. Do you play? I do play on leverless for traditional fighters, but I play in a different style one. Because I don't want to have to deal with all of the extra buttons. I like having a different controller for the different games. Although I do prefer, I go for the like very slim light ones more than I do, like I don't want to have a big bulky controller. Oh, that would have been sick. I think I missed my hit fall. You like the big fat levers? Yeah, I think because I switched, for me, I preferred like having a big leverless or like a bigger controller if I was just playing at home. But it was travel that became a huge thing. I hated traveling with a giant controller, especially when I started bringing both controllers to events. Was I need to have a smaller box and a smaller fighting game controller. Travel sucks? Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I wonder about going back to maining this character again. Before Force came out, and since Ori's not in the game, I was dual maining Clarin and Zetter. And it was a couple weeks after Force came out. I didn't switch to Force immediately. I just started playing Force just in friendlies and went like, oh, I'm having more fun with this character. All right. The constant ledge special get-ups. Yeah, but they kept working. I stopped doing them when someone starts hitting me for it. When something akin to a hitbox, but I learned really fast that my hands and fingers did not really work for any type of box or fight stick. I heavily prefer it. In fact, I said that I play on a... I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna leave. My bad, my bad, my bad. Apparently Wisely just likes the Fire Imperium. I do. I was talking to DeBuzz about this, and I guess the reason off-brand... People weren't embezzling funds. That is not... Yeah. Embezzling is, like, very illegal. From what I've heard, it is a, like, deep mismanagement, and by not any of the people you know at Off-Brand. Also, for the sake of this game, Off-Brand Games still exists. Unfortunately, because layoffs do suck, the people that were let go were all, like, production and that kind of thing. No, a lot of people thought that it was embezzling. So, like, Off-Brand Games still exists. They're still doing a lot of stuff. All of my contacts at Off-Brand Games are still doing cool stuff. Like, they have a lot of really cool things planned for next year. Obviously, it absolutely sucks that Off-Brand Studios is gone. But, like, LACS Rivals wasn't run by Off-Brand Studios. I thought it was at the time. But Off-Brand Studios was a... I just got sidetracked. Off-Brand Studios was like the production side, though. I do not like Off-Brand or their now former CEO. You mean Ludwig? Or do you mean someone else? They don't have like a... They have like a COO. I don't know who their CEO would be in this case. Because Off-Brand Games still exists, and the people that I'm thinking of... All the people I know who were like C-suite level... Oh, no, they are still publishing the game. No, they're still publishing the game. Yeah, it's just the event side. Oh, I remember where I got distracted. It is the... Like, Off-Brand Games is still existing. Like, LACS Rivals was actually contractors. It wasn't Off-Brand. I thought it was Off-Brand Studios, but LACS Rivals was a big event that still existed and still existed for Rivals, but that was not run by Off-Brand. We love Juna, though. We absolutely love Juna. Juna was there. I had a great time. Juna is one of my very favorite people. All their events were good. They were not making money, but they were good. All right, I got to roll again. What character are we getting now? It was mostly BTS staff too. Yes. A lot of Off-Brand was Beyond the Summit staff, which makes it even harder. All right. From one fire character to another, we're getting locks. Nope, not ranked. Even though I have been playing locks and ranked for the get every character to level 50. I'm still doing this in unranked to give myself a fighting chance. I gotta have a chance of getting this. If I'm playing on ranked, I feel like 4 characters I would have a chance with, and the others I would have a rough time. It was locks. Do I want to play as a different one? I just got to do hockey. I do DK. How do I reconcile such a balanced roster? At least you're aware of that then. Just found it. Oh yeah, no. That's part of the thing about doing this challenge in unranked is that there's some people I'm just gonna stomp all over. But I'm gonna be able to fight some people that are better than what I fight at my ranked. I don't know. My current hot take is that I think that Orcane is still fine. I think he's probably not as fun as he was. But I think even Orcane being... Like, Orcane's probably the worst character, but I don't think he's awful. This person feels just slow, so I'm trying not to overexert myself, because I will get very tired doing this challenge. Like, they're just not moving super fast, and so I think I can beat them without doing as much. I will try to hit the heavy punishes, though. But I don't need to, like, way overcomplicate neutral. See? Orcane is fine, but also still, like, the worst. Yeah, exactly. Nope. God, they waited so... That's also a sign of someone who's lower ranked or, like, newer, is when they wait a really long time before inputting their pummel, because they're trying to remember what special pummel is. Oh, one of them hit. I will say I see way less Orcanes, but the ones that I do see are just like, oh, this character's still got stuff. And they're not going to DI, which means that'll kill. And there we go. Tuned in late. What's the challenge? I'm doing an Iron Man. I'm doing an Iron Man. I need to get one win with... I need to do one unranked set win with every character in a row. Sunbeaming, thank you for the follow. So it's an Iron Man, but it's hard mode. It's not just like, oh, I have to get a Lox win eventually. It is a, if I lose, I have to restart the entire thing. And I'm doing it in unranked and not ranked because I'm not that sadistic. But I did put enough challenges on it that it's still, like, tricky. Sometimes I pretend to think when I'm playing Lox. And usually it's when I'm trying to set up like a hockey puck. And then other times I just do this. And then eventually one will miss. Huh. All right. The frequency of late double jump baits? You mean from me or from them? Because I'm also doing a lot. Oh, I thought there's a slight spacing where you can back up enough where the fire and the magma will hit, but their get-up attack usually won't. Everyone? Yeah, that's fair. It's definitely my, like, one of my go-to checks. It's like, hey, can I get away with this specific bait? If I can, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Fake shimmy? Yes. The hockey skin, lock skin is so sick. Have you heard the wind screen? The wind sound is, the wind music is what really sold me on it. It is crazy that out of like the 3 characters that have new wind music, 2 of them are Lox. Nope. Come on. I don't have a taunt button, but that's where it was. Only times I will consistently taunt it if someone tries to go for a really cheesy option and then dies. Oh, I missed. I don't care that they didn't get a follow-up. I cannot be dropping that. I just landed right on them. Would you have D-pad map too? I have D-pad movement turned on, which is my workaround to... I play on box, and I would often taunt on accident when I didn't mean to. And I would rather do a baby dash instead of taunting. I'm hoping that when I get a new box, it won't be an issue. This is the only game it feels like a big issue. I cannot believe that worked. A big issue in. Hockey Lox is pay to win. The meatball's bigger than the puck. Oh yeah, Nair also does. For the Lox armor, I feel like you can see. It's by accident, not on accident. Which one did I say? Oh wait, I won 2 in a row. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to remember what I'm doing. Okay. No. Again, before you said Lox doesn't have kill moves, now you're saying that Arcane's Nair isn't good. Arcane's Nair is one of the best moves in the entire video game. Alright, next. Character. I mean, yeah, if you're saying that the move is still good, like, you could say that any move is better if you put Maple Speed on it. Okay. Who do we got? And speaking of Maple, this is going to be hard. This is one of my worst characters. I am excited for Maple Month or Maple Week, however long these get characters to level 50 take. Because Maple is a character that I feel like in theory I would enjoy a lot, but I don't know the setups for. And so I just play neutral a lot. Okay. Let's see. Since it's already past midnight, it's getting close to like 1 o'clock my time. I'm gonna keep doing this challenge for a bit. Since I won't have time to do Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond, which if you're unaware is basically Project M for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, I will be doing either tomorrow or at least someday this week before the like school year, before that kind of era sets in. Are you shut up, wisely? I ran into them recently. I'm not. That's crazy that someone shut up wisely. I haven't seen that, which means either someone really doesn't like me. What character did I roll? It was Maple. Either someone really doesn't like me or it's a joke that I'm not aware of. I am the Bald Cake Assault right now. Usually it's just my actual tag, but I was getting weird, like, people BMing me and doing stuff, and I didn't like wondering if it had to do with, like, being a notable name in any way. Which sucks, and I do feel like I am BM'd less when they don't know who I am, but that could be totally wrong. I don't know how to do, like, the tether confirms, so I'm gonna be kind of floundering for those. Let's go to the right side of you, though. Oh, shoot. Ah, got scared. That's weirdly antagonistic, but also kind of funny that it's so petty. I'm trying to be more positive in my life. I'm gonna choose to believe that it's someone who does like me and that it's a joke. Because there was something that was posted recently in like a Twitch chat that people started retweeting. That was me, someone saying like, Wisely won't shut up. And I was like, well, they're paying me to talk, so I don't know what you want. And then everyone else was like, hell yeah. Well, you should stop telling all the TOs and the tournaments to pay me to talk. Also, it was like on Coinbox, and they were just mad that it wasn't only Hungrybox saying everything. All right. It's like, Hungrybox specifically has me on to explain how stuff works. It's like half the reason it's me. Oh my god, okay. Let's lock in. It's weird to not want a commentator to talk. People are strange. The fact that not only do, like, more casual enjoyers like my stuff, but also, like top players have told me that they really like what I'm on, makes me feel good about what I'm doing. And I'm never gonna please everybody. What am I doing? That's not how any of this works. I thought they would go out of shield. All right. I'm going to blame that on the stage. Easy DI, thank you.
You won't get in my way.
I mean, yeah, the BM exists, but it's the same as any other game. Why does everyone have the bouncy castle respawn platform? Because it's the best one. I will say I'm the first person that I saw get it. Then everyone else was like, oh, that is cool, and they also got it. There has been a decrease of the knowledgeable ones. Yeah, it's a new game. There's a lot of people that are checking it out. Yeah, please have Rejoice mode. No, I cannot. Oh, the super smarty pants ones? Yeah, there's never been that many. Well, the problem is in Rivals, at least in Rivals 1, you would get people who, like, would just spout knowledge and, like, ignore the actual game. Or, like, they wouldn't talk about the stakes of the match, or, like, player personality, or, like, all of that kind of stuff. I just realized I didn't put Lily down last match. That's crazy. No wonder I lost. Time to play lame. I don't know how to do the tether stuff, so I'm not gonna try. I don't know what to do off ledge. Wasn't sure if that hit. Apparently it hits the shield though. I did. I SD'd. Oh, nope, yep. This is not clear in time. Also, I just have spent too much money on the game, so I usually use one of the, like, skins. Not one of the ones that's just in the game. Not that I don't like them, they're all good. That worked. Okay, we're gonna start tech chasing. I thought they would jump. I just remembered I have that. It's really fun, the stuff that, like, on commentary, I'm just like, oh yeah, of course they went for this normal thing. And then in the game, I'm just like, I forgot I have that move. I think I can just out neutral right now, though. There we go. You try to type up the game the majority of the time. I mean, it's not just that. There's specific moments where, like, I've literally had people say, like, yeah, I listened back to the block we did. Am I dead? No. Ult player, maybe? Where they're like, hey, this was in Rivals 1. And they were like, hey, I realized that I just talked at 1,000,000 miles an hour because I felt like I had to explain every situation that was happening on the screen. Which is like a really common thing for people who are newer but have a lot of knowledge. Newer to commentary specifically. Is they'll hit this like... There we go. They'll hit this like, oh, I know what's happening, so I have to explain all of it. And like part of commentary is just... what do I need to explain? What can I just ignore right now to focus on really specific stuff? When should I just get excited about the game instead and just yell because something was hype, even if it's, you know, oh, that was a basic thing. Did they leave? I only won one game with Maple there. Did they not rematch? Or did I mess up? Because it shouldn't have timed out. You own all the skins other than Hockey Locks? That was the second game, but I lost the first one because I SD'd. I don't own all the skins. I actually like that they're skins that I haven't felt the need to buy. Do we count that as a win? For the Iron Man, do we count that as a win? I usually count when someone forfeits, but that didn't feel like they were like giving up. That was you at even bigger bulk? Yeah, I feel that. I think it happens in every game. I just think it happened a lot in Rivals 1 specifically. That was W. A quit is a win. All right. We take those then. We take those. I always take like rage quits and forfeits. That literally felt like someone's just their internet stopped working. Yeah, I definitely don't own all of those coin ones, but I don't own all of the like purchase ones either. I don't have the like Rockstar Crag. I don't have a couple other ones. I'd only pull from what I hear from boxing or pro wrestling. Yeah, I pull from a lot of different spots. I pull from a lot of fighting games, not just like Smash commentators, but some Smash. I don't watch wrestling, but I also listen to a lot of podcasts that are more like laid back comedy kind of stuff. What's up, Cyan? And so I've taken some of that, like very different, but between games, how do I bring like the camaraderie of like why it's fun to be at an event, which is different than like this is a big hype top 8. All right, let's re-roll again. Something I'm working on. I feel like I did a little bit. I was trying to work on it, and then Cake kind of ruined it at Platfight. Supernova was the first time I closed out such a big event. Like, I'd done Genesis for Rivals 1, but that was on Saturday, not Sunday. Like, closing out the tournament feels very different than even, like, finishing a top 8. Especially for a large event. And so, like, that's the kind of thing that I want to work on getting better at. Oh, yeah, no. Pro wrestling has a ton of different things. Only time more I want more. I mean, I've said that before, but in a different, not all the time. There's a lot of there's different fun calls you can do for combos. Oh, okay. Raster. That was teetering on my main and my worst character, and we got my worst character. Cake ruined it at Platfight because he dropped one stock in all of Grands. And so I didn't have this big moment of like, and Cake does what it was just like, oh my god, Cake just was a robot. Like, we were making jokes partway through game 2 of like, all right, GG's, fun time, neat game, we'll see y'all next year. Because it was so dominant. Which, like, had an element to itself of, like, us talking about that aspect of, like, how is Cake able to do this? That was 4's Cake against Stango. I literally thought he triple 3-stock Stango until I forgot he dropped one stock the end game 1. And so, like, I thought we were going to do this big buildup of, like, Cake versus Stango. They've been training, and Cake kind of bodied him in winners, but Stango usually adapts really well, and I was building that up, and then Cake was like, no, never mind. No adaptation. It got worse. GG's, I got better. Shake my hand. All right, I do have different controls set for this character. But I want to double check them. Which I remember because it is just bird. And the one for this is that I turned my parry button off, which I wish I had a parry button for it still, but I prefer to have a tap strong in the air. It's awesome, Nick. You're in chat. Are you stream sniping? This has got to be stream sniping. You were playing ranked when we played earlier. Uh-oh. This isn't your main, so I don't know how to take this. I'm bad at Maple, be cool. Sure. If you got this and it was like the final character, if I beat you game 1, I expect you to go a harder character. I want this challenge to be hard. I think this challenge could take more than one stream. Because you do not understand how bad my raster really is. Raster's by far my worst character. That's not the button I meant to hit. Uh-oh. Okay. Tempted to get on and fish. It also would be slightly different if I didn't play... I tried to run and parry it. If I didn't play Awesome Nick earlier in Ranked, which I know wasn't stream sniping because we've run into each other in that same like elo a couple times. There was the one where I was like, wait, I'm not using the name wisely. How did you run in to say like GG's? And he's like, well, I was actually... Oh, no. Streamer brain. I cannot nair in there. Okay. Also, because when I stream, I try to like really actively explain out loud what I'm doing. So there also is the element of like, I will be like, I'm gonna go for this next because I'm seeing this habit. And if someone's stream sniping, then stream is also has to be less entertaining. All right, you're right. You also don't know how to recover as Maple. Come on. Raster's hard per se. You just have to be a specific player to understand his playstyle. It's not to understand. It's literally the controls for me. He's like Puff and Meta Knight and like that kind of character. And I've never been decent at those. No, no worries, heck. I'm fine explaining what I'm doing out loud. Oh, Fang, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Whee, I'm over here now. I keep doing short hop jump to do that, and it goes over Maple, is what I'm learning. Yeah, part of this challenge is because I think it's fun. I think it's much more entertaining for stream and for like a video and things if I'm doing an actual thing and not just playing ranked over and over again. But also because I kind of pride myself on having a decent random. And I think this is a way to show that. Even if I'm not amazing with any one character, my random's heat. Ah. The one time. Ooh, I didn't expect to go on that side of you. 11 out of 10 stream. Glad to catch it when I can. Good night, Wisely. Good night, Jade. Did I get any grabs last game? Okay, good. We're both bad. That was me mashing, even though mashing doesn't help. I was like, maybe I could get a move out. I didn't even know it was gonna be that move. I was not specifically trying to mash up special. That wasn't even Scrod a shield, that was just Scrod a hit stun. Oh, thank you for becoming a member. Oh, for anybody who doesn't know, because I don't talk about it as much as I probably should, members are the exact same thing as like Twitch subs, it's just the YouTube version. But because I'm able to, it has more features that are like almost like Patreon now. So I post like my video scripts after I'm done for like fully edited videos. There's like, I'll post like thoughts on like, hey, I think this one video did well, I think this one didn't. Like, that is the best way for me to like feel like I'm actually giving back to people for subbing to me. And there's more tiers. So there's actually like a $2 tier, a $5 tier, and a $10 tier. And Twitch and YouTube gives more money per. So like YouTube or Twitch is 50-50 for like my money and Twitch's money, and YouTube is like 80%. GG's. And that was my show. I probably should include it in a video again soon, because as my like, I don't have a sponsor, so here's my own thing instead of a Patreon. Because I do get way more members when I actually remember to do that. It's not even that I'm too proud to chill, I just forget. I cannot believe that almost worked again. Come on. I still haven't gotten a grab, which is kind of crazy to me. That hit? All right. Oh, it's because I don't have a parry button. I was like, why didn't I get the parry there? All right. So you parry through shield and special. Only on this character. Only on this character. I much prefer to have a parry button. I just watch all of Plat Fright Grands and I'm still in this best of 5. Yeah, that's because I took a stock. We're still in this best of 3. Yeah. I only, because on Raster, I feel like I need a strong button. If I played Raster more, I would probably figure out, like, remove one of my jump button or, like, shield buttons. As bestified, yes, I did. You're still in this best of, well, it was best of 3, and I just read it as best of 5. Bet you didn't expect me to actually grab you. Uh-oh. Right. Ah, yep. Yep. I don't want to lose. I'm halfway through this Iron Man. Oh no. Uh-oh. Do not homie stock. I know you're watching. I know you're in chat. I deserve this for my sins. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, what? God, I cannot hit Maple! It's so hard to hit Maple with a character I already don't really know the spacing on. So now I'm like barely whiffing Maple. No, come on. Yeah, there we go. All right. GG's, awesome, Nick. And we reset. We are back to the full Iron Man. God, I got really lucky at a lot of the characters in a row, though. We hadn't had to play as Arcane yet. We hadn't had to play as several of them yet. It's okay. All right. How many did we still have left? I always thought if I were to do an Iron Man, I'd start with my worst characters. That way I'd get more practice with them and make a successful run more possible. That's what I did last time I did an Iron Man, which was during the demo still, or during the beta still. I did an Iron Man on stream before like Forceburn was in the game, anything like that. And I beat it in one stream, and I thought that was too easy. Not beating it in one stream was not the thing, but it took me a couple hours, but not much. I didn't have to restart that often. So that's why we're doing the wheel. I think the wheel makes it a lot harder. Although that was before ranked existed. So like your MMR existed a bit more. Okay, we didn't get through as many characters as I thought. I got beaten 3. I had beaten 3. But like I'm fully expecting this to be I might be doing this challenge like to finish out stream on like multiple different streams, because I'm trying to stream like twice a week now. I know I didn't this week because of the holidays, but I'm gonna try to stream like twice a week, and that means I need things to do on stream. So things like this, or getting all the characters to 50, or there's other things, also just things outside of Rivals. I'm going to start streaming more, like that's why I thought I was going to do MvCIB tonight, or I would definitely stream Melee or Street Fighter or whatever too, even though I know those will get fewer views, but I'm trying to build up the channel to be like a much more holistic thing other than just one game anyways, so I might as well. All right, Claren. Are homie socks not really a thing in Rivals culturally? I think they are. Though SDs were weirder in Rivals 1 because you didn't have a ledge. And so it was rare that someone would just SD because it was ironically easier to get back, usually. It was always like a forced offstage kind of thing. But they're definitely a thing. I just think if you're playing in like ranks most of the time, that it's not. Like, I don't homie stock unless it's a friend. Unless it's like, I homie stock if it's like I'm playing against someone in person, or I'm doing whatever. But I very rarely will homie stock just like someone I don't know. Because I feel like it dilutes the homie. It dilutes the homie part. God, the fact that Marvel Rivals is popping off makes reading Twitter very strange. Like, I just saw a tweet from TK that says, "My biggest grievance is Rivals is when nobody is doing well, but you all still find a way to blame the other role." And it took until the word roll for me to realize that he was talking about Marvel Rivals and not Rivals 2. Oh, wait, did I change my name? Oh, okay. I can't parry anymore. That's fine. That's the only difference between on this tag. Is or I can parry. I just have to like manually parry. And I think I'm just better. I think I'm just better. Come on, I'm gonna do that until you learn not to. I told you, part of the reason of me doing an Iron Man challenge is I think I have a pretty decent random. Raster's by far the worst, though. Raster week, or getting Raster to 50 is going to be hard. That's going to definitely tank my elo by the most. Nope. Oh, God! I tried to parry, but I don't have the button. This person rolls in a lot. Muscle memory, try to parry. But I'm on my raster tag. I should have trusted my gut on the roll in. Manual parry to make it just a little sicker. Fade back. No. You're in a triangle. You should have enough buttons for dedicated parry and strong. I mean, I have the C stick for strong. I only changed my tag for playing raster. It's just like a weird, like, I need a dedicated strong button and not just the C stick. Because I want my C stick to do actual aerials in the air, not the strongs. There we go. But yeah, I'm on a box. God, I love the minor key version of that. Alright, let's switch my name. Let's play this 3D. I like the, like, weird blue 3D here. Oh, God. Running parry. Yeah, doing things like the Iron Man challenge really puts into perspective how crazy Moki getting 100 ranked wins in a row was. Or 100 unranked wins. When you just could run into one of the best players in the world at any time, or Joey Donuts, who's also one of the best players in the world. Don't double jump up. There we go. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I held in. I didn't think you'd go for something like that. Ooh, you went for it twice, though. Ooh. That was supposed to be... Okay. I didn't die, at least. Huh. Yeah, oh yeah. People are way more willing to go off stage now. Everyone that said that this game wasn't going to have off-stage play because it had ledges was grossly misspoken. We just had to get more used to the new engine. Sage spike? No. My up air, like, didn't come out there. That was weird. Yeah. Alright. Come on, Sapphire Fox. Let's tango. Let's tango. Should have done a different move. That was supposed to be... Okay, I'm still alive. Is that it? Yeah. I'm new to the Rivals 2 scene coming from Melee and PM. Was Rivals 1 meta to hold center stage and go for ledge traps? Because there wasn't ledge. It was actually go off stage the entire time. It was... Oh, I gotta leave. It was a... I don't have a choice. I need you dead. I gotta go off stage for it. So, and because you could... wall jump out of up B, it even more turned into a, like, everyone just went, like, balls to the wall on full-on aggression off stage, which is really cool. And people were really worried that you wouldn't have any aggression off stage with this. All right. My turn on the Zetter now. All right. My turn on the Zetter. All right, I got my day one mains already. I started out before I switched to Force, meaning Zetter and Claren, so I don't love that I'm getting rid of all my, like, safety nets right away. Don't love that. I just realized my camera's been good the entire time, which is great. I was having issues with it, like, overheating, so I'm glad that the new setup is working better with the new camera, or the camera I got right before Platfight. I need to remember to get a couple of these clips. I did some cool Claren stuff there. If you guys didn't clip those, then I'm gonna need to remember to go back and get those later, so I can get the Twitter likes too. There we go. Oh, it's Sapphire Fox again. Okay. A friend has just DM'd me on Discord or on in-game asking if I want to play doubles. I'm gonna have to be like, hey, I'm like streaming right now. I wonder if this is their actual main. It feels stronger than their Fire Lion, but we'll see. God, I haven't played Zetter in a hot minute. Doubles was really fun in this. Yeah, I agree. I was reading chat and I threw myself off stage on accident. Is it one where you're at? It is. I'm gonna be. This is my last run, no matter what. If I beat it, it's just gonna be a late one. But okay. But when I lose, the run's gonna be dead. Do it again. Yeah, this is definitely their main. Nice. There we go. Come on! All right, shoot. They're doing a really good job switching up which clone they are. Or like if they are on the left or the right for that. Usually it's left or right or in or out is like the habit. Oh shoot, I held the wrong direction. How do you find hitting Zet's angles on the box? Do you feel limited? I feel pretty good. It did take me a lot longer though, because I didn't play a character I needed to hit hard angles for when I started learning the box. I play Ice Climbers in Melee, and so I needed wave dash angles, but I didn't need to worry so much about like recovery angles. I think I'm playing too aggressive. Just a guess. That was just a read. And not even a read. That was a 50-50. I want to kill one of them. I thought I could air dodge after that. That's my bad. Whoops. Whoops. Is it like one way out? It's midnight here. The only reason I'm watching this because I'm on school break. I know I answered that yes, it is 1:30. I don't have work tomorrow, so I also have a break until the school year's back because I work with kids. So when it's holidays for them, it's holidays for me. I don't go into any more specifics than that because of like privacy reasons, mainly for them, not myself. But It is what it is. I think if I just play more careful, we'll be fine. Probably should have actually picked a stage instead of just talking to chat, but whatever. I shouldn't have rolled. Good job just waiting. I'm surprised that one was able to clip me. Nope. I'm not gonna land there. You're not falling for the double jump baits. I am worthless now. I thought I could get higher. Low-key, this map is godlike for Zetter. I think it's better for Zetter than I expected at the beginning of the game, but I think it's a good map for fours because you're able to get smoke in spots that are hard to clear. All right. I need to focus. It's quiet time. Okay. I need to stop burning my air dodge. I see, like, I'm really struggling on how to edge guard right now. There we go. There we go. I would love to know your box. But my layout's really weird on box. And that's because like I said, I play Ice Climbers. So the layout I learned on was designed for like wave dash movement. So I don't have like plink across to wave shine the way a lot of other people do. Nice! So my like plink across is actually wave dash into jab. I don't have attack on the C-stick cluster the way most people do, that kind of stuff. I'm getting owned. This person went their main because I beat them earlier, and I can't go my main. Yeah. All right. GG's. The run is dead, and we will have to finish the Iron Man another day. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not, just because New Year's. If I do, it'd be earlier in the day for sure. It'd be earlier in the day for sure. I will play MvCI. I will, if you are unaware, I know I mentioned it briefly before, there's a new mod for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite that's basically Project M for that game, which I'm very interested in checking out. I never played MvCI, so really want to play that. It looks great. The music's amazing, everything. I was planning on doing that tonight, but I also started streaming like 2 hours later than I meant to. So I just decided to do the Iron Man longer. But yeah, I will definitely be bringing that. And yeah, I have other stuff that's planned. And I have a video that's like 90% of the way edited. So we will finish that later. I just remembered, someone asked me like 2 hours ago, if you're still in chat, if I edit my own stuff. And the answer is sometimes. I used to edit all of my own stuff, and now I work with a team. But like the video I just put up with edited by myself. Oh, that was you. That was you. I saw it while I was playing, and I forgot to get back to it. I do edit myself up until a point, and then recently my last, other than the video I just put out this week, a lot of my videos are now working with the team. I'm working as more producer. But like all the plat fight videos that I made were me editing. Like I still do a lot of editing. And I'm still probably going to edit like one out every 3 or 4 videos. It's a way for us to have multiple videos that are all in the works all at the same time, instead of just like, I have to edit all of this by myself and I don't have time to stream and don't have time to immediately like start scripting and writing and working on the next one. I probably would have gotten like half of the videos out this year. Iron Man can't be too bad on unranked. It depends. The problem is you still do run into the people that are like I didn't today, but you know, I've just run into Stango on unranked before, stuff like that. The people that beat me even harder is more of the thing. But also it depends on the characters I get. Yeah. I think the people I beat harder, and the people that beat me even harder. If I go into ranked, I would just lose closer sets earlier. I think about half my characters would do well in all of roughly the same ranked, but like my raster cannot keep up with any of my other. I would never be able to finish the challenge otherwise. I'm also not letting myself. You came in just at the very end. I just wrapped up. Was I lost? What was I gonna say? But I've been spinning a wheel to choose the character too, so I'm not like saving my mains for last so that it's an easy run at the end. In fact, I got my main and my secondaries all right away, that kind of stuff. So I'm doing things to make it harder, even though it's in unranked, because I think ranked would actually just be impossible as soon as I get like Maple and ironically, the characters I think are the 2 best in the game, Maple and Raster. Both don't make sense for my brain right now. All right. GG's, everybody. Yeah, they're both just strange. Raster, I know what I should be doing, but doing them with my hands is hard. All right, let's check quick, because it's so late. Is there even anybody for me to raid right now on the Twitch side? I am multi-streaming like usual. Who am I following that is live? A couple people, and none of them make sense for rating here. It's like a tournament stream or someone that does not do anything with fighting games or plat fighters and stuff like that. So I will set you all free. That's what I imagine I do when I don't raid someone, is just like, all right, you are free to go. You can leave. You can be chill. Thank you, Spirit God. Thank you. Also, I forgot to specifically say hello when I saw your name earlier. Hope you're still doing well. I know that we met at Smash Camp and a few other events. All right. Yeah, I was like, I feel like I should be doing something. The thing is raiding, and I'm going to set you all free. It is 1:30 in the morning here, which means even on the West Coast, it's, 11:30. So it is time for you guys to go to bed. Good night.